This lozenge is still melting. It won't disappear.
That's fine. That's fine. Who cares about a lozenge?
That was a mistake.
もう忘れてしまったかな、夏の木陰に座ったままアイスを口に放り込んで風を待っていた。もう忘れてしまったかな、世の中の全部嘘だらけ、本当の価値を二人で探しに行こうとあらことと。忘れないように色褪せないように、形に残るものが全てじゃないように、言葉をもっと教えて、夏が来るって教えて、僕は描いてる目に映ったのは夏の亡霊だ。風にスカートが揺れて、思い出なんて忘れて浅い呼吸をする。汗を拭って夏めく。
Hey, welcome, haters! And hey there, everybody else! This is Nanase Cain. We're here for karaoke today. Hope you have a good time. Let's see if we can give you a shout out. Hope we have enough time. Hope you had a good stream. Needy streamer overdose. I was there for a bit of that.
もう忘れてしまったかな、夏の木陰に座った頃、遠くの赤がハラトにした雲が鳴ったじゃないか。君はそれを掴もうとしてバカみたい空を切った手で、僕は紙に雲一つを変えて笑って握ってみせて。忘れないように色褪せないように、歴史に残るものが全てじゃないから。今だけ顔をなくしてこの場も全部忘れて、君は笑ってる夏を待っている僕ら亡霊だ。心をもっと教えて、夏の匂いを教えて、浅い呼吸をする。
Oh, we got some weeklies in here. Oh, yeah. I got animated emotes. We got weeklies now. You can now spam weeklies. Let's go! We got quite a few things lined up for this stream. Hopefully, you guys all enjoy that.
忘れな 忘れないように色褪せないように心に響くものが全てじゃないかな言葉をもっと教えてさよならだって教えて今も見るんだよ夏に咲いてる花の濁れを言葉じゃなくて時間を時間じゃなくて心を浅い呼吸をする汗を拭って夏めくThere's stuff going on in here, but I don't know the timing. 夏の匂いがする。もう忘れてしまったかな夏の木陰に座ったままアイスを口に放り込んで風を待っていた
Hey there, Lando. It's me again, Nanase Cain. I hope you're having a good Monday so far. My Monday has been interesting, but we can talk about that a little bit. Thank you, everybody, for the punchies. Thank you. So this first song was bam, Hana ni Bore, which some of you guys might recognize as the theme song of a particular anime movie. I think you can watch it on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix that you can watch. In the English name is called A Whisker. What's it called again? A Whisker Away. That's what it's called. But yeah, so that's a pretty nice song. When I heard it, I was like, oh, okay, this is pretty nice. I've never seen the movie before, but I do like Yorushika. This is Yorushika, in fact. Yeah, this is Yorushika. I didn't know it was Yorushika, though, because, I mean, Yorushika does a lot of different songs, right? How are you feeling? How am I feeling? I'm feeling interesting. So let's talk a little about this. Right now, I'm hopped up on like 2 Advils, like 3 Ricolas, 5 cups of hot lemon, honey, apple cider vinegar tea, a lot of water, and what else? I think that's it for now. I think that's about it for now. But if you guys are following me on Twitter, then some of you might have known that recently I took a test. And it turns out that I'm pregnant. Ow. Take better care of yourself, Tim. Thank you, Yushiku. Thank you for the sub. I will take care of myself. See, that's why the rest of the streams for the week, they're all gonna be gorilla. If we do any streams, they're gonna be gorilla streams, right? So that's my way of taking care of myself. But I figured, you know what? Last month in December, I was like, I did a bunch of karaoke and felt like I kind of already did my quota. But then, I was thinking about it. It's like, you know what? I feel like I should still do an end of month karaoke for December too. So this month, January, also gotta stick with the plan, right? We might not be in tip-top condition, but all that means is that I can use it as an excuse to not use it as an excuse for when things don't go exactly as planned. Also, Athlon, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I admire your dedication. Thank you. Yeah, I was sort of grinding away on the health remedies for today, just so that we could still do this, because I don't want to miss karaoke, right? Karaoke is like one of the few things I have. So not to sound doom and gloom, but this is like something that I really enjoy doing. That's a better way of putting it. So, I wouldn't want to miss this, right? Learning all these songs and then being able to like sing to you guys and then having everybody sing along as well. That's like one of the things that I enjoy most about VTubing. Like karaoke streams, when I watch other people's streams, they're my favorite too, right? So, it only makes sense that, we do a little bit more dedication in these, right? Do take care of yourself and the little ones. Yeah, we're going to be taking care of ourselves. Alex, thanks for coming by. Stinky? No. Who smelt it? Who dealt it? You're the stinky one here. But yeah, this one was Hana ni Bore, once again from A Whisker Away. Now, I figured for this month's karaoke, I would do something a little bit different. Now, I don't know how many of you guys were around for the first anime karaoke, which I think was in like August, September or something. A lot of people were very, very upset that a lot of these songs that I sang on that karaoke belong to anime that I had never even watched. So I figured this time around, why don't we turn it into a bit of a game, right? Let's turn it into a little bit of a game. So what we're going to do is start a prediction. So we're gonna do this. Has Cain watched this anime before? Okay, and blue for yes, and pink for no. And it's just gonna be 2 minutes. Right? So this is a chance for you guys to stake your channel points on trying to guess whether or not I've watched the anime. That's one thing we're doing. The other thing we're doing is that all the songs that we're doing tonight, I have ranked them in order from lowest to highest in terms of their score, their rating on my anime list. So this movie here, what's it called? A Whisker Away. It's the lowest ranked out of all of these songs, the anime, of course, the movie that is, on my anime network. My anime list? Yeah. This one, I believe, what is it? It's a 7.35. A 7.35 on my anime list, which is the lowest that we have so far, right? I mean, it's a good song. It's a good song, but I guess the movie just isn't that good, right? Chances are a lot of us have seen movies like that. For example, I think, what was it? There was that one movie that was like designed, had the art by the same guy who did the Monogatari series. It was about like fireworks or something. There was a song about fireworks that came from it too. And I listened to the main song of that one. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. But the movie itself was bad. The movie itself was bad. So Uchiage Hanami, yes, that's what it's called. Thank you, Yusha. I knew I could trust Yusha to come up with the name here. I always sing songs from shows I've never seen. I mean, I do that too, but apparently people get upset about it. People get upset about how, I sing songs from shows that I've never seen. Oh my god, nobody thinks that I haven't watched this movie before. Interesting. Yeah, Daoko Kenshi Yonezu made a banger for a movie that wasn't good. Right? Daoko is such a good singer. Kenshi Yonezu, also a great singer, right? And yet the movie itself was just hot garbage, right? The song was great, right? Like, don't get me wrong, the song was great. It was about to make it on this karaoke, but it didn't really make the cut. Now, the prediction has ended, and it seems like you guys are just gonna get your points back. Because, in fact, I have watched this anime. I have watched this anime before. It was bad. That's why I know it's bad. Right? So, it's the easy 1K. I mean, it's the same 1K that you spent on it, right? Not like it makes much of a difference. But yeah, it's so boring, It's sort of like wanted to try and be a similar kind of storytelling experience to, I think, like Spirited Away or something. But the thing is, the story was so contrived. The characters were so boring. It was your typical... It was like Ghibli. So it was like somebody tried to fuse Ghibli with Shinkai Makoto. And somehow they managed to do it in like the worst way possible, right? Where they got the weakest points of both of them. And it just doesn't work out. So again, if you were in fact thinking about watching this movie, save your hour and a half. Watch something else instead. There are lots of other better shows out there that you can't watch. But the next one that we're going to be singing, I'm going to be sipping water all the time. By the way, I may have to, step out periodically just to, take care of some idle things, right? Because I have been drinking a lot of water, and the only place to, shall we say, replenish the water is in the idle meeting room. And so I might have to step out every now and then, but it shouldn't be long. Shouldn't be too long. I feel like a lot of anime movies are badly paced. A lot of them are, but there are a few that I absolutely swear by. For example, Makia. Koragi, thank you for the cool drink redeem. Today it's going to be a hot drink, but we'll be having that hot drink. Thank you. But yeah, anyways, Makia, I swear by Makia. Makia is probably my favorite anime movie of all time now. There's also Wolf Children. Wolf Children's a really good one. What else is good? Shit, there was another one. I find that a lot of the really good anime movies that I enjoy, and especially the ones that I end up crying at, they're always involving some kind of parenthood. They always involve parenthood. And, Makia involves parenthood. Wolf Children involves parenthood. There was another one that sort of left my mind, but that might be because I had too many Advils or something. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. The last one I watched was Silent Voice, and I enjoyed it. Silent Voice is good too. Yeah, I didn't cry at Silent Voice because, there's no parent shit in there. But Silent Voice is definitely a good movie as well. It's like there's so much potential they can't fit in less than 2 hours and they end up cutting up too much. No, that's true. The well-done anime movies, though, they're really well done. Like, it's really easy to do a bad anime movie, right? Especially if you're Netflix. But if you do a well-done anime movie, it's really good. Oh, Kaji. Hello, Kaji. Oni Raid. Oni Raid, thank you for the raid. Kaji Oniyama. I hope Guilty Gear was good. I guess you guys were chatting about Frosty. Kaji was actually at Frosty like when it happened with a bunch of other VTubers too. And they were having like a little hangout. So he probably has a lot of stories to tell about that. Yeah, welcome. Let's see, welcome our raiders. Okay, we welcome Danny Does, and also welcome Calavera. And I'm guessing Von Leon, did you also come with a raid? Welcome. But yeah, you know what? Since we're here for the raid, let's move on to our next song. This one belongs to an anime that scored 7.81 on Anime List. So it's already a step up. It's already a little bit of a step up. All right.
Been a long road to follow, been there and gone tomorrow, without saying goodbye to yesterday. Are the memories I hold still valid, or have the tears deluded them? Time tomorrow, the rain will cease to follow, and the mist will fade into one more today. Something somewhere out there keeps calling. Am I going home? Will I hear someone singing songs to the silent moon? Zero gravity, what's it like? Is somebody there beyond these heavy aching feet? Still the road keeps on telling me to go on. Something is pulling me. I feel the gravity of it all. Something is pulling me. I feel the gravity of it all.
Thank you for the patchies. That one, if we can go and fix this up a little bit, is Gravity. Gravity, which is from Wolf's Rain, which got a 7.81 on my anime list. Now we're gonna start a prediction for this one too. The prediction is, of course, has Cain watched Wolf's Rain? Okay, and we're going to take a guess for 2 minutes. But yeah, this song was really good. It's actually a song that I've been looking to sing for a long time. And you know, what a coincidence that it ended up being right on the stream when my throat is all fucked up and I am barely clinging on to life here, barely surviving, but we're okay, right? We're doing okay. It's still only the second song, right? And if we do responsible breaks, I've got my bag of Ricola right here, in case I ever need to do a little bit of, throat maintenance, right? We got a lot of hot water, right? It's not cool drink today, it's hot drink today, but hopefully, things will be okay. But yeah, of course, we're not going to talk about the anime, because if I talk about the anime, that might be a hint. Might be a hint as to whether or not I've watched it before, so we're going to completely ignore that. But yeah. So this week is actually a kind of an interesting season for myself, because this is usually when, for work, we shift over to like a different season. And funny enough that this should happen right as I, get pregnant, right? And, I'm supposed to be in setting up stuff, but I can't even do that. And I have to, call somebody else in to help me out instead. And somebody says cover my shifts for me. It's terrible. Like I have this thing where if I'm not the person doing the work, I feel very, very anxious because I don't trust anybody else to do it the way that I want it. Gregnant, Pignat, Preganonat. Yeah. Who's the father? See, I don't know. There's so many of you guys here that I actually don't even know who the father is, right? So I'd love to be able to give you that information, but honestly, I don't know. Can you get pregnant? How can you get pregante? Yeah. But all right, it seems like our prediction is coming close to an end. Let's see. We're gonna choose the outcome. Okay, this is pretty interesting. Has Cain watched this anime before? And the answer is no, I have not. I have not watched this anime before. I did not watch Wolf's Rain. It came from a while back, right? It's from a while back, so a lot of like older animes, like people have been getting on my case. People have been getting on my case for this stuff a while. Not watching older anime like Bebop, Wolf's Rain. But I mean, Wolf's Rain only got like a 7.85, right? It's not particularly high up on like the score rating list here. So maybe I'm not missing out on too much by not watching it, right? Max and Banging with the easy 1K. Let's go. Pan won 1K by betting against me. Jesus Christ. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice song, right? It's because it's sad. Oh, really? Is that a thing? Do sad anime tend to like get worse ratings because people don't like being sad? That makes no sense to me. Shouldn't like something that gets a strong emotional response out of you be like a good score instead of a bad score? I feel like that's what it should be, right? If Wolf's Rain is, I mean, with a song like this, I can understand if it's sad, but I feel like Wolf's Rain should be something that people enjoy if it is sad, right? I love sad anime. If it makes me cry, it's good. Yes! Yes! I go through daily life so emotionally stunted that all I want to do every now and then is just sit in front of the screen, watch a sad show, and just cry for that one little tiny fragment of emotion in my otherwise dull and monochrome life. That's why I like Makia so much, I guess. Watch Makia, cry bitch tears, right? I already have enough sadness in real life. Oof, Calavera. I guess it depends on the person then. It depends on the person, because I don't have enough emotion in my life. I just go by every day being like bland and not particularly hot or cold, right? It's just a thing, right? Life doesn't affect me. I only cry from anime. Honestly, I feel like no. Actually, I have cried before. I have cried in real life before. But it was when. So a friend of mine had this dog I talked about this before. A friend of mine had this dog that was basically like a childhood dog. I like basically grew up with her. And, I knew the dog too. It was a cute dog. But then like the dog dies, right? Obviously. And, when pets go like that, right? In real life, yeah. I mean, okay, like just, in my time while I'm pretending to be a human in outside, that's what I mean, right? Because, there's a reason why I'm dressed like this, right? Don't let the humans know I am actually a dragon, right? But yeah, when the dog went, I was like bawling, right? Because maybe it is connected though, because when you think about dogs, a lot of people connect it with sort of like, it's almost like they're part of your family too, right? So it lines up. It lines up with my whole thing about only crying to things that involve family matters. So maybe that's where it came from. Sad animes are good, but I go for heartwarming stuff more, or cute, fluffy stuff like Sasaki and Miyano. have not heard of that one before. I have not heard of that one before. So I guess it's we might as well just reveal that we haven't watched. That's not going to be on this set list. But I mean, I'm always down to learn more songs. So if you guys have any song suggestions, I think I have a link to my Marshmallow in the About section of the stream. Where if you click on that, I mean, usually people use Marshmallow for like questions and whatnot. You can always ask me questions, and maybe if I get enough of them, eventually I'll do like a Zatsudan with it. But you can also send me song requests. You can send me song requests, and I will, I'll listen to it, and then I'll give it a shot if I can learn it, and maybe we'll see it on like a future karaoke. And it doesn't have to be just anime songs either. It could be any kind of song. I like city pop. I like old music. I like just variety, whatever, Vocaloid, right? Put all of it on there. Put all of it on there. I'll take all your song requests. But yeah, that's there. That's there for if you guys are interested in that. Sasaki Amiyano, BL, soft BL anime. Not surprised you haven't heard of it. Funimation though, right? Okay. Anohana is probably the anime most likely to make you cry just in the theme song. Oh, okay.
君と夏の終わり将来の夢大きな希望を忘れない切なくて最後の思い出を
Should put that on the list now that I think about it. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about putting that song on the list too, but then I decided against it. My heart. You know what's funny? The first time I watched Anohana, I didn't cry. When I rewatched it with somebody else, I did. It's the weirdest thing. Because usually, like, when you rewatch something, you already know what happens, right? So it doesn't hit you as hard. But I don't know. Maybe something is just weird with me, right? I watched it the first time and it's like, it's all right, I guess. And then the second time, it's like, fuck, this hurts. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's just like the gap in years between when I first watched it and now I have like more life experience now. So like I view it differently. Because I think that's the thing that happens to a lot of people, right? It's always good to cry recreationally. Yes, recreational crying is good. I stand recreational crying. Violet Evergarden is the only anime that's made me cry. See, I started watching Violet Evergarden, but then I didn't finish it because Violet Evergarden sort of came out around the time when I stopped being like super invested into anime, and so I never really got a chance to finish it. But I mean, if you say that it's gonna make you cry, I'm down for that. Maybe I'll finally give it a watch sometime. All right. So with that said, let's see if we can move on to our next song. Actually, the next two are all from the same anime. No, from the same anime. So we'll start the bet after the first one, and then we'll just probably jump right into the next one, and then we'll see what everybody thought. All right. This one got a 7.85 on my anime list, which is a little bit higher than Wolf's Rain, not by much, but I can kind of understand why it's like that. The start is a little bit hard to jump into because it's like instant. We'll see if we can make the timing.
I want to change the world 風を駆け抜けて何も恐れずに今勇気と笑顔のかけら抱いて Change my mind 情熱絶やさずに高なる未来へ手を伸ばせば輝けるはずさ It's Wonderland
Yeah, Inuyasha. Only the first notes. All it was took to get you guys.
灰色の空の彼方何か置いてきた君は迷いながら探し続ける君の心震えてた明日の見えないよ何も信じられず耳を塞ぐ君に出会えた時本当の居場所見つけた何気ない優しさがここにあって僕ら目覚める I want to change the world 二度と迷わない君といる未来形取ればどこまでも止めるさ Change my mind 情熱絶やさずに知らない明日へ翼広げ花畑るはずさ It's Wonderland Instrumental time僕らは同じ世界を泳ぎ続けてる互いの願いへ届く日までみんな同じ不安抱えて支え合えるよ立ち止まる瞬間に見つめているこの場所にいるI want to change the world この手離さずに見守る瞳を受け止めたら何だってできるはず Change my mind 一人にさせないみんなここにいるどんなことも突き抜けていこうIt's Wonderland
All right, now for the last one.
I want to change the world 風を駆け抜けて何も恐れずに今勇気と笑顔のかけら抱いて Change my mind 情熱絶やさずに高なる未来へ手を伸ばせば輝けるはずさ It's Wonderland
I was screaming into the void. I can't believe this. Anyways, so that was Inuyasha, the Inuyasha theme, Change the World. So I was just talking about, it's screaming into the void, about how the first time I heard the song actually wasn't through like watching an anime or anything, but it was actually from an MP3 player that a friend left at my house when he came over. And at that time, MP3 players that were like 250 megabytes in size, 250 megabytes, they were like giant, right? You could put like 30 songs on there, and that was big, right? And out of all the songs he had on there, I think I liked this one the most. So that's why I guess I put this one on here, because it's still like even years from now, I still remember the song. It's so good. But let's see. We have the prediction. almost ending. I remember feeling like a baller for my 2 gigapod. What the heck's a gigapod? 2 gigabyte iPod Nano. Yeah, like when things started, getting bigger and bigger, right? Now everything is just gonna sort of blow up more and more, right? All right. So we did say we had one more song from the same anime, and we already know it's Inuyasha already. A gigapod is a giant isopod, obviously. I want to see that, dude. Giant isopods are cool, right? Now don't eat them, because last time I watched a video about somebody trying to cook a giant isopod, I nearly puked in my mouth. Okay, don't eat the giant isopod, but like seeing a gigapod, I would be down for that. It'd be pretty cool to watch. Anyways, why don't we just jump into this next song, because it's also from Inuyasha, and then we can see the results of the poll. Oh, I had to pitch this down a little bit because otherwise my throat would literally die.
深い深い森の奥に今もきっと置き去りにした心隠してるよ。探すほどの力もなく疲れ果てた人々は永遠の闇に消える。小さいままならきっと今でも見えたかな。僕たちは生きるほどになくしてく。少しずつ偽りや嘘を的に立ちすくむ声もなく。青い青い空の色も気づかないまま過ぎてゆく。毎日が変わってゆく。作られた枠組みを超え今を生きて錆びついた心また動き出すよ。時のリズムを知ればもう一度止めるだろう。僕たちはさまよいながら生きてゆく。どこまでも信じてる。光求め歩き出す君と今。
God, you can probably hear it. Jesus Christ. I can hear it. You know what? I think this calls for another Ricola. Time to overdose on Ricola. Let's go! You know, we'll save it. We'll save it.
僕たちは生きるほどになくしてく。少しずつ偽りや嘘を的に立ちすくむ声もなく。僕たちはさまよいながら生きてゆく。どこまでも振り返る道を閉ざし歩いてく。永遠に立ちすくむ声もなく生きてゆく。永遠に。
Thank you for the patches, everybody. Let's all do an Iron Reverse Soul Stealer fellowships. Hell yeah. All right. Recall time. All right. So, that one was Water with Honey. All right. I'm getting on it. That one was Kaimori. But before we get on that, you know what? Four songs. We're doing a set list of 16, right? So we might as well take a quick break because Bodega wants me to get some honey with water. So I'll get you your cold drinks. I'll get you your drinks. Jesus Christ. Okay. There you go. There's drinks. Okay, drink. Actually, it's Iron Reaver. All right, so this one, please don't overdose with your reading. It's just a Ricola. It's just a throat lozenge. How can you overdose on a throat lozenge? I mean, they do say one every like an hour or so, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. All right, so the moment we've all been waiting for. Has Cain watched Inuyasha? And the answer is I, in fact, have watched Inuyasha. Ha ha ha! All you people who bet on no. Oh man. I have, in fact, watched Inuyasha. Now, see, I know I talked a little bit about not having watched a lot of older anime, but that's mostly because the older anime that I haven't watched came out or were airing back before I even came on land. And Inuyasha, exactly, it aired on TV back in the day. So I was in the perfect time and place to catch Inuyasha as it was airing. The people who believed, Mero and two others, it says here, I hope you enjoy your channel points. I mean, it wasn't a particularly big bet, but, it's there. It's something, right? Have you watched Cowboy Bebop yet, by the way? It's in the works. Danny does. Thank you for the follow. It's in the works. You know what? Now would be a great time, actually, for me to get a little bit of water. Honey tea. Yeah, that's a good idea. I will be right back. Don't move. Yeah. You know what's funny? I actually did start with the live action. I watched the live action Cowboy Bebop before I watched the anime one, and honestly, I know people give it shit, but and I mean, here's my rationale, right? If I start with the shitty one, by the time I get to the actually good one, then I'll enjoy the really good one more, right? That's the rationale. So if I watch the garbage one first, no, I didn't say that I like it. I'm just saying that if I start with the shitty one, that later on when I watch the good one will be better, right? It's sort of like how, if you take a mouthful, if you eat a mouthful of shit first, and then you eat some real food afterwards, the food just tastes that much better, right? That's what I mean. I have zero delusions about the quality of the live action one. I'm just saying, I'm prepping myself to enjoy the other one more afterwards, right? Just don't eat shit. It's for science, okay? It's for science. You gotta do it for science. I really like the live action one. Well, Sunny, I think you are in a very, very small minority. Mexican says, I do the same, don't worry. Hell yeah! You know, we repping the fellow shit eaters out here. Let's go. You know, I'm wondering if what happened was that the last Ricola that I had was actually washed out by the water I drank. So maybe the secret is to keep the Ricola there for a little bit longer. That's what I'm thinking. All right, let's take a little sippy of this. Honey water. Fellow feces enjoyers. Yeah, we enjoying feces out here. We enjoy taking a fat. You know, we're not gonna say it. We're not gonna say it. Okay, no, it's starting to get a little bit too far now. It's starting to go a little bit too far now, Pan. You're pushing the toe on the line. I hear Fisherman's Friend is the only cough drop that works. Damn it. I mean, I did get the extra strength Ricola though, so hopefully the extra strength isn't worth nothing. All right. Let's get it. Haha, Calavera, so punny. Haha, that's a knee slapper. Here, can you hear me slapping my knee? Right? It's so funny. All right. You know what? Now's about time, I think, for us to move on to our next song. This next song got rated a 7.85 on my anime list, and is actually tied with Inuyasha. So Inuyasha, this one, and like I think the next two as well. Next two? Or just next? Oh, just the next one. The one after this. They're all 7.85 on my anime list. This one, I think a lot of us should know because a lot of people sing it. Apparently, it's a bit of a meme song. I don't think it's a meme. I just think it's a good song, right? So who did you hold hands with? That's a secret. That's a secret. Anyways, I think I did also have to pitch this down. I could have handled it regularly if I was in peak condition, but unfortunately we are not in peak condition, and so we'll have to make do with a little bit of a pitch down version. But I hope you guys will still enjoy it. We're gonna do our best here. We're gonna do our best. 乾いた心で駆け抜けるごめんね何もできなくて痛みを分かち合うことさえあなたは許してくれない無垢に生きるため振り向かず背中向けて去ってしまう On the lonely rail 私ついていくよどんな辛い世界の闇の中でさえきっとあなたは輝いて超える未来の果て弱さゆえに魂壊されるように My way 重なるよ今二人に God bless So yeah届けて熱くなる想いは現実溶かしてさまよう会いたい気持ちに理由はないあなたへ溢れ出つラブユーせめて美しい夢だけを描きながら追いかけよう For your lonely heart やめて
し覚悟してる暗い未来だって強くなって運命変えられるかもね My wish 叶えたいのに全ては God knows あなたがいて私がいて他の人は消えてしまった淡い夢の美しさを描きながら傷跡なぞるだから私ついていくよどんな辛い世界の闇の中でさえきっとあなたは輝いて超える未来の果て弱さゆえに楽しく忘れるように My way 重なるよ今二人に God bless
Whoops.
Almost empty screen there. That's what happens when you have bad aim. You pressed the wrong button. Thank you for the patches, everybody. Now, this one, of course, we're all familiar with this, right? We're all familiar with this. This one is Suzumiya Haruhi no Yutsu, or The Melancholy of Suzumiya. I mean, that's the anime. That's the anime. The song is God knows, right? Everybody loves the song. Everybody knows this song. Everybody sings it, right? So I figured, you know what? If we're going to be doing an anime karaoke, we should probably fit it in, right? The 8s mean a lot more here. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you. Thank you for all the pachis. I really appreciate it. But yeah, it seems like the Ricolas are good for probably about a couple of minutes. A couple of minutes into the song before we start getting the old throat cracklies. But you know, we'll survive. I will survive. But yeah, has Cain watched Haruhi? I know somebody has watched Haruhi for sure, despite being a purported anime hater, and that person is in fact Power Nelson. Power Nelson has watched Haruhi, and apparently he enjoys it, which is fine. And in fact, I would say that Power Nelson has some pretty good taste for liking Haruhi. The movie especially is really good. The movie is, it's very highly rated, right? I've heard people say that it's really good. So, that's something that is, something to consider, right? Let's see here. Endless Eights. Yeah, and there was an arc in that, wasn't there? There was an arc in Haruhi where there was something to do with like Endless Eights, supposedly. Don't overexert yourself. We will go within the bounds of what we are able to. Let's take a look at the set list here. The next one, the next one's gonna be the one after that should be okay. The one after that doesn't matter. The one after that should also be okay. Let's see. Well, we'll manage. That's the joke. Yes. All right. Let's take a look at these outcomes. All right. So, has Cain watched Haruhi before? The answer is I have in fact watched Haruhi. Haruhi was actually one of the formative anime of when I first came up on land, right? Haruhi into Lucky Star and all that other nice early mid 2000s stuff. Those were the days. Those were the days when anime was really, really fun. And then of course, I mean, I sort of talked about it a little bit, but what was it? The Disappearance movie. Oh my god, it's so good. I actually ended up reading the light novels too. Watched Haruhi. Didn't have enough of it, decided to read the light novels, had a good time with those two. Then I got to the end, and I ran out of stuff to read, so then I kind of dropped it. But when season 2 came around, I was like, oh yeah, hell yeah, more Haruhi, let's go, let's watch more Haruhi. And then Endless 8 happened. And the story just ends there. After Endless 8, I never looked back on that franchise again. It was done. We were over. There was no more returning to Haruhi after that fiasco. But I feel like that was a lot of people too, right? A lot of people saw Endless 8 and they were like, you know what? Yeah, no, I'm dropping the series. I mean, it's fair, right? It's fair because, you know, I'm not a fan of, recycling the same plot for 8 episodes. Like, you literally could have fit that in, like, the span of 2 episodes, right? Just tell people that, oh, this has repeated for, like, however many thousands of times. And they already did, right? But they had to go for the haha funny meme route of, oh, it's called Endless 8. Why don't we actually make it, like, 8 episodes, even though this entire season is only 13 episodes long? And I don't know. It was the worst waste of animation budget ever, and I think it's one of the few bad things that Kyoto Animation has put out. But you know, apparently some people enjoy it. And what they enjoy really matters, right? To each their own. You know, we subscribe by to each their own here in this channel. So if there are people who enjoy Endless 8, you know, I'm not gonna step on your fun. Not gonna step on your toes for that. I'm just gonna say that I personally don't enjoy it. All right. So, speaking of Kyoto Animation, Haruhi Suzumiya was in fact done by Kyoto Animation, who has done quite a lot of other series, including this next song, which is also from them, which somehow also scored a 7.85 on my anime list. What a coincidence! What a coincidence. Why don't we figure out what that is? You also have to consider the episodes didn't release in that order, though. I suppose. But still, I'm not a fan of watching over the same thing 8 times. Anyways, let's move on to the next song. This next song, will it kill me? Oh, it might. It might kill me a little bit. I had to pitch this one down too. Even the original was a little bit high. Anyways, this one's, it's got a little bit of a similar feel, right? To the last one. I know at least one person in this chat is going to go ballistic for this song. Even though his favorite girl isn't actually in it. Well, she's in it, but she doesn't sing it. All right, get the timing right. To be fair, I'm not gonna read that.
Please don't say you are lazy. だって本当は crazy. 波長たちはそう見えないとこでバタ足するんです。本能に従実、本能も重々承知。絶対のようなしだからたまに休憩しちゃうんです。
I'm more of a Mio person. So this song's my cup.
この目でしっかり見定めて行き先地図上をマークして近道あればそれが王のはしょれる翼もあれば上等やば爪割れたグルで補修したそれだけでなんか達成感大事なのは自分可愛がること自分を愛さなきゃ人も愛せない Please don't say you are lazy だって本当は crazy ノーアウターはそう見えないとこにピク隠すんです想像に一生懸命現実は絶対絶命発展途中らしいだから不意にピーチ外れるんですその目に 映らないだけだってやる気はメタ夫婦生きていつでも全力で夢見てその分全力で眠ってやりちょい痩せた調子ついてくったそれだけでなんで敗北感すかさずに目標が星プッシュして柔軟に臨機応変信じに勝ち Please don't say you are lazy だって本当は crazy クジャクたちはそう心というと日々を見せるんです構造のポンマンシンマンチンガン What the heck is誘惑だはずだしだからやけに石砕けちゃうんです
Lyrics in this song are really weird. Have you ever read the lyrics to the song? But like the timing is all weird.
To be fair, I probably should have practiced a little bit more. Same thing happened the last time I tried, you know. Kind of chunky, meaty instrumental. Let's go.
やんたまさかレポイやギリギリクリアそれだけでなんて全の感大事なのは自分認めてくこと自分を許さなきゃ人も許せない Please don't say you are lazy だって本当は crazy波長たちはそう見えないとこでバタ足するんです本能に従実本能も重々承知絶対ヨーヨーらしいだからたまに休憩しちゃうんです
Ah, shit, my mic was on. All right, well, thank you for the apologies. Thank you for the apologies, everybody. That one was, of course, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know what that was. Don't Say Lazy. Don't Say Lazy. From hit anime, K-On! 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 Was a good time. I enjoyed it. I actually, Nobody heard that, right? Nobody heard that, right? I watched K-On! Yes, I watched K-On! Fuck! Ugh. Oh, man. All right. Well, next one. Sorry, for those of you who are looking forward to betting on this one, I'm sorry. I fucked it! I forgot I'm not supposed to talk about whether I watched it or not, but I did in fact watch K-On! Yes. That I did. I watched it when it came out, right, as it was coming out. I've talked about this before, but I fell for the trap. I was one of the many people who saw cute girl playing guitar anime and decided, oh, if cute girl with 0 brain cell can learn guitar, then so can I, because I at least have 1 brain cell as opposed to 0. So I went and bought guitar. Now, I did not realize at that time that K-On! Was in fact fictional. And so, the ease at which Yui learned guitar was not normal. It was not normal. Normal people don't learn guitar that fast. And so I was given a very, very rude awakening. A very rude awakening when I actually tried to learn guitar. And I dropped it. I spent all that money on a guitar, and I didn't even finish learning it properly because, you know, anime brainworms, right? Guitar. What do you mean? I said guitar. I said guitar. I'm not saying guitar in a strange way. Come on. You're leaving. No. Don't come at me with that. No, it's good. I said guitar. Guitar. Good. I said guitar. Don't gaslight me like this. No. You guys are. I swear. Like recently, my circle of friends has been increasingly more and more gaslighty with each other, and especially myself. Everybody just seems to gaslight everybody, right? And it's at this point, like, I don't even know what's the truth anymore, you know, because that's what gaslighting does, right? You don't know what's true. But people are telling me that I'm not saying guitar properly, when I know that I'm saying guitar properly, you know? What are you talking about? Shut up, Bodega! That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're gaslighting me right now. You're gaslighting me right now. Don't do this. Just because you have new mod powers now doesn't mean that you can just abuse them like that. I swear to God. Chat's being girl boss. Your friends are all girl bosses. I don't know. Gaslighting, that's a big word. Shut up, Kuro. Not that feel when zero brain cell girl is more talented than you. See. No, the only way I can cope is by reminding myself that it's entirely fictional. And so because she's fictional, she can do things that normal people wouldn't be able to, right? Same thing with, what's her face? Euphonium. Euphonium was a good anime too. That was fun, but I'm not sure if she learned it right from scratch or if she already had, what's it called? Kimiko or something like Kumiko. Kumiko. I'm not sure if she learned the euphonium beforehand or if she learned it just for the anime, but I think she learned it beforehand too. So that's a little bit fair, right? It's time to manipulate, mansplain, male wife. Right, we gotta fight back. We gotta fight back against the girl boss menace, you know? Anytime somebody starts girl bossing, gaslighting, and gatekeeping, we gotta manipulate, mansplain, male wifing. Kumiko had played for like 4 years. No way, she learned as like a 6. Oh, yeah. So Kumiko has like a long history with the euphonium then. Okay. That's different. See, Yui literally just like, oh, I want to join the light music club. Oh, I guess I'll just pick up a guitar. Wow, I'm so good at guitar. Whoa. So there's that. Clearly, you know, I did not know at that point in time what was a good human role model to go after. And so I ended up settling on the most unrealistic of human role models, anime girl. Man, how many people, I'm wondering, how many people have watched K-On! And decided to pick up guitar not knowing that it's a road of suffering, you know, that is hell they're walking into. To be fair, Yui actually wasn't that good at guitar either. Yeah, I mean, but from the songs that they're playing in, she could hold her own, right? Because they're part of a band, right? The rest of the group sort of, you know, covers over her, right? But she can do the basics. I couldn't even get up to that level. Now, part of it is probably because I actually just didn't put in the time and effort. But, you know, it is what it is. It is. If I stuck with it, I probably could have done better. It's mostly power chords and Azunyang. Oh, yeah, they got a new member later on too, right? Azusa? I suppose, yeah, Azusa is like the actual good guitar player, you know? Don't worry, there's enough humans that pick it up as quickly. You're not making me feel much better about myself here, nobody. It's okay. I mean, I can play a mean recorder. Little free hunting horn buff. Anyways, so next up, this next song is... Oh, this next song might be a little bit of a break. I should probably stand, though. Just do a little bit of stretch. Back's feeling a little bit weird. Can you play Pumpkin Hill? Pumpkin Hill? How did it... And then it's just that repeating, right? Because there's rap going over it. Mean on the ears, yes. Holy shit. Yeah, all I'm missing is somebody to rap along with it now. Somebody do like a sick beat in the backdrop, and then somebody else to rap along with it, and we're done. Maybe I could try that. Anyways, we can talk about that after this next song. You know what? I'm going to set up the the bet for just right now, just so I don't fuck it. It's gonna be a little bit longer. Because this song, you know what? 2 minutes is fine. Chances are, if you hear the song, you'll know exactly what it is because it literally says the name in the title, right? Not in the title. It literally says the name in the lyrics too. It's one of those songs, right? One of those songs that's made specifically for an anime, and so it says the name of the anime in the. Oh wait, no, hold on, never mind. That's the next song. We're gonna have to wait for this one. That's fine. Still a good song from a good anime that I enjoy. .88 on my anime list. I wish I could find an official instrumental, but this is the only one that exists, you know? Big sad, but we make do.
Doko kara kita ka nante wakaranai hodo no hibi de kono tokoro koi no shukan wasureta hisashiburi da ne.
Everybody come on.
我らにとって人生は我が身を5分反省してしょごえな君ジュエル外せば寂しげのその美貌 Hey yo mama mia baby それぞれが見失った遥か遠き花火を夢で見るごとに痛いんだ胸が痛いどうかしてたよ
Everybody come on.
悩み事あるんじゃない今なら受け止めもなも戻れないほどアクセル踏んでごらん子供じゃないならたまには暴れなさらんなと涙こばして流れる星見て単純だ皆同じ人間だビバ涙こぼれ落ちてゆけばいいじゃん無駄じゃない止まらない今の君が好き涙涙そうなんだその涙僕に委ねてくれないかな転びや大きい共に行くまた最高って聞かせて涙涙再见Hey Come on Whoa Baby 手になれ6分目はリスキーなものだから電車を飛び降り合いに行こう身に吐く子いつも気になるよだから電話もかけずに会いに行こう
I don't know this middle part. When he does his like weird vocalizations, whatever, I don't know it. It's okay. You can listen to this stuff in the background. It's the substitute. When does the song start? Sure now.
眠りに溶けた瞬間いつも涙に暮れるよ隣には誰もいなくて寂しくいつも泣けるよ Baby いくらべになれど星は未知なものだから電車を飛び降り会いに行こう身に吐く子いつも気になるよだから電話もかけずに会いに行こう Hey!
So that was thank you for the pachis. Thank you. This one. Woo. Woo. Viva Namida, which is the opening theme to Space Dandy. Thank you for the pachis, everybody. Now it is time. I'm not going to talk about this. Has Kane watched this anime before? 2 minutes for Have I Watched Space Dandy? Go. All right, cool drink time. Thank you. I will indeed have the drink. All right, so that's that. I mean, this song is nice and poppy, right? I didn't think that I'd be able to sing a song like this, but ever since I first heard it, I was like, you know what? This is a nice song. I'm gonna learn it. And so Kane has dandy energy. Dandy energy. Wow, that's high. That's high praise. That's high praise. I mean, I've heard good things about the English dub. About this this particular anime, which I mean, if I compare it to, if you haven't seen it, then you should. Ooh, okay. Well, we'll see what the results say. So far, there's somebody who put 10K into no. Somebody is very, very keen to bet against me today. We'll see how that goes. I mean, even if they win, I mean, the yeses, there's not a lot of points in there. So I mean, the only thing they would win is just ego and the good feeling of being right? So we'll see how that plays out. But I mean, yeah, Space Dandy was a thing. I mean, if we were to compare, I think Bacano, talking about good dubs, Bacano has a good dub. Panty and Stalking also has a good dub, right? Bacano's dub was so good because it was one of the few dubs that actually made sense, right? These people are literally living in the United States, and where there's mafia and shit. It makes sense for them to have different regional accents based off of where they came from and whatnot. So Bacano was good. Panty and Stalking was good because it's literally just a Western cartoon, right? I mean, it's not a Western cartoon, but it's basically a Western cartoon. So it made sense for Panty and Stalking to also be dubbed, and it was a good dub. It was a heckin' good dub, right? Literal insider trading. Oh. The person who voted 10K, you're saying that they're an inside trader? All right, well, the timer's up. Let's see how this goes. Have I watched Space Dandy? The answer is... I'm sorry, man. Whoever it was who bet 10K, oh, I am so sorry. Everybody else who bet... Who bet for it? Oh, Bodega, was that you? You dumped 10K on no. You bet 10K on no. You really thought that I wouldn't have watched Space Dandy. Come on. This is the story of Space Dandy. His dandy guy adventuring with his space crew in space. Right? Let's see. Now, all these one voters, yeah. Kuro got points, Hawk got points, Rosebell got points, Pan got points, right? Stace Bandy. No, I did not say Stace Bandy. Come on, I said Space Dandy. One of our friends hasn't seen it. It's got to be the cat. Well, then I guess we got to make him watch it, right? Imagine betting so much against your Oshi. Well, to be fair, I'm not Bodega's Oshi because we all know who Bodega's Oshi is, and unfortunately, it's not me. I mean, imagine having this guy as your Oshi, right? Iggy got points out of it too. I hope you guys enjoy your new fat stack of channel points, courtesy of our very own Bodega Rat. Wait, I might have misclicked and not bet. No. You were on there. I mean, it says that you're on here at least, or unless that's a carryover from last time. Yeah, you did. I think I didn't vote because I knew the answer from a combo. I mean, that would have been easy points for you though, Mero. As soon as you saw that 10K go up, you could have been like, oh, I know the answer. I should put points in the other one just to get the free points, right? Imagine Oshi handing just to say Kane's or Oshi to challenge us. I feel like Bodega is very much against the idea of Oshi Hen, so I don't suspect that will be happening. But who knows? Who knows? The symbol wasn't showing up for me or for a while. I see. Yeah. I see it all on this side, but on the stream side, it might be a little bit different. We gotta watch Space Dandy together. Hell yeah. I don't know if Space Dandy is on Netflix, but if Space Dandy is on no wait, it's Funimation. Damn it, it's Funimation. Sucks. God, I hate when like, you know, the whole thing about streaming services was supposed to be that like, oh, you could just stream stuff and you wouldn't have to pay like all these different channels, right? It's supposed to save you money on your like your TV bill. But now that things are like this, it's literally just like, oh, you want all this other exclusive content, you have to get like 50 different streaming services and you pay for all that. So in the end, the amount of money you pay ends up being about the same as like a TV bill anyways, right? What if I told you that I was a Funny account? I don't know how you can be an account there, but that's interesting. I mean, if you can turn yourself into a digital account of some kind, that would be very, very cool. I would love to see how you do it. But no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Funny account, huh? Minor grammar mistake. Minor grammar mistake. All right. So this one was Space Dandy, which I did in fact watch. I don't think I got through all the seasons, though. I know I definitely finished the first one. I watched at least part of the second one. I'm not sure if there was a third. I feel like there was, but I could be wrong. Minor grammar mistake. I win. All right. So this next song, then, is the one... Hold on. I got to stand up for it because my back is killing. What the heck is going on? Why is my back like... I am stretching of my own volition without a redeem. Okay. I don't think it's a soreness, because I know soreness is supposed to be like a what's it called, a symptom, but I honestly don't even feel like it. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll just do the rest of the stream standing. Maybe that's the meta. Maybe I just need to do the rest of it standing. And standing would probably make it a little bit easier to sing too, right? Oh, thank you for the mash out of stun Hawkjet stream. He's grown old. I mean, I am almost 3,000 years old. You know, when you're almost 3,000 years old, this kind of thing is sort of inevitable. It happens, right? All right. Thank you for the redeem. Thank you for paying for the stretch. Okay. All right. This next song is going to require a young, spry body, though, because everybody in this anime is fucking built like a truck. Jesus Christ. Happens when you're 3'2". Yeah, it depends on the person. All right. For this one, we'll make it a little bit... Well, actually... Oh, wait. I didn't pay out the points yet. Here, take your points. I tried to make a new prediction and it wouldn't let me because I didn't finish the last one before. Is that a reference? I don't know. Is it? But this next one is... We'll start the prediction as soon as we begin the song. But we don't have to do it after the song because this one I think everybody knows. Everybody knows the song. It's going to kill me, but everybody knows the song. Let's see. Where is the reverb? All right, here it is. So we'll just put that there and... Jojo. Sora こぼれ落ちた二つの星が光と闇の皆も吸い込まれてゆく引き合うように重なる波紋誇りの道を行く者に太陽の導きを野望の果てを目指す者に生贄を震えるほど心燃え尽きるほど熱くその手から放て鼓動
体みなぎる勇気で迷いなき覚悟に喝采をその地の定め成就
Well, the betting's pretty even this time around. Ah.
投げられた進むしかない奇妙な螺旋の中転がり続ける永遠をさまよう冒険者恐怖を認め立つ者に黄金の魂をそして出会った二人のために戦いを
Alright, let's see if we can fit this in.
shit. There we go. 命がぶつかる火花青春の日々を照らせよ君という未来に幸運をその地の定め成就二度とほどけない絡み合った定めすべてはここから始まっていたのさ震えるほど心燃え尽きるほど熱くその手から放てこの体みなぎる勇気で迷いなき覚悟に喝采を幕が開いたような終わりなき物語命がぶつかる火花青春の日々を照らせよ君という未来に幸運をその地の定め成就
You guys could hear my voice came out at the end there. Oh my god. On top of that, camera dying. Everything's gone to shit. Whew. Thank you for the patches. I will indeed claim my cool drink now. Also, thank you, Vanilli, for coming by. Thank you. My camera got pulled out. I don't know, something weird happened. Let's see if we can replace it. Should be fine, right? Should be fine. Oh, that was the stream deck. Oh, and there we go. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of stuff breaking. I think I moved around a little bit too much, and I ended up killing my camera. So whoop. Forbidden UI. Not allowed to see the forbidden UI. All right, there we go. This is the Vtuber back room where nobody is allowed to be. Nobody is allowed to be here. But yeah, let's see. We already made our bets, right? So let's see if we can. Is it still working? Yes, it's still working. Stream Deck is active. Thank God. I was so worried that we would fuck this up. All right. So to answer the however many channel points were bet question, about 3K channel points, has Cain watched JoJo before? The answer is I have not. Unfortunate. An anime that everybody else has watched that somehow this streamer has not. Unfortunate indeed. Honestly, I never. No, I was not there. No, I was not there. I was not there, Bodega. If I was, I wasn't paying attention. Either that, I wasn't paying attention, or you may have me confused with somebody else. Nope. I actually don't remember watching JoJo at all. That was not me in the call. If you thought it was me, you might have a case of mistaken identity. In which case, Bodega, how could you? I thought you knew me better than that. I didn't think that you would actually be able to confuse me with somebody else, but I guess in this world, anything can happen, you know? Anime Club? No. I was not watching JoJo. I was not watching JoJo at all. No. He couldn't make me watch JoJo. It's too long. It's too long, takes too much investment to like catch up with the rest of the story. So, you know, it's just it's not, I don't have enough time. You know, if I have time, I'd rather be playing Monster Hunter, right? Yeah. Blaine Bloken. Bodega, you gotta do your Blaine unbloking reps. Yeah. Oh, imagine getting thrown for a loop with this easy question. And I mean, it's not rigged. It's not rigged, right? I'm not here trying to cheat Bodega out of her points. You know, Bodega just makes the assumptions, right? And then makes a fool of herself, because when you assume, that's what happens. See, Marrow knows. Marrow knows exactly what went on and what happened and what didn't happen. I was most certainly not there for the JoJo Part 6 watch along. Why would I watch Part 6 of an anime that I didn't even watch Part 1 for? You know, it just makes no sense. I don't know half the lore behind it. I'd have to do so much reading on the back, or to watch the rest of it too. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. All right. So by the way, this one was rated 7.94 on my anime list. So we're getting pretty close to 8. We're getting pretty close to the 8s now. But towards the end of that song, you could definitely hear the voice going a little bit. So I think it's probably about time for another Ricola. Let's just nom on this Ricola for a little bit. They say that you're not supposed to have more than 10 in a day. This is like what? Number 4? We're still good. I remember you saying that last year. Yeah. I mean, if you guys have been around, you know, watching, then anytime I drop some like anime trivia about stuff I've watched or haven't watched, then you might already know. You might already know. I mean, Mex and Pan was around, and Mex and Pan knew, right? I mean, the last time we did anime karaoke, I also mentioned, because we did Bloody Stream. We did Bloody Stream on the first anime karaoke, and Mex and Pan was able to figure out that, people who were there should have known that I didn't watch JoJo, right? So actually, I feel like Bodega, you were there too. How come you didn't know that I didn't watch JoJo even though you were there at that karaoke? Huh? Bodega? Care to explain yourself? Bodega losing all her points in one stream. Let's go! Channel point bankruptcy, RTA, any percent. Woo! All right, so kind of tired. My back still hurts. Why does my back still hurt? My entire body is suffering. Oh, is someone in the corner? Huh? Is there a corner? I don't know what you mean in the corner. Oh. What do you mean? There's nobody in the corner. Bodega Brain just sees every call as a friend call. Went from 1K to 6K. Hell yeah, man, making those big points. I mean, Pan spends a lot of points anyways, right? So, all right. So, you know what? Let's go on to the next song. Next song is rated 7.98. 7.98 on my anime list. It's a little bit more recent, I think. I don't remember the exact year that a lot of this stuff came out in, but I remember it being fairly recent. I seeing it on like the anime charts and whatnot. So I feel like a lot of you guys might know this too. I think this is pretty popular among women, among female audiences. That's what I've heard. That's what it seems like. Probably because of the protagonist or something. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's see. We'll bring that out here. Tonight we honor the hero.
塞ぐの面言壊すキャラキッズ嘘嫌い他に日々を溶かして甘い体温の蜜に置いたってそそるフレーバーフレーバーフレーバー Just wanna hold your hands Just wanna hold your hands Just wanna hold your hands 狂って平気閉ざした昨日を照らして行き場ない証拠狂って平気戻れない場所を探して狂って平気くだらない笑顔を飛ばして意味のないこそ狂って平気私の名前を吐かないか鳴らさないの滑稽なディストーション今や共犯さ天の存在もほら
Oh, this is the weird chanting part. I see.
狂って平気閉ざした昨日を照らして行き場ない衝動狂って平気戻れない場所を探して狂って平気くだらない笑顔を飛ばして意味のないこそ狂って平気私の名前を吐かないか
Oh wait, this is the part. This one. Oh, it's coming up soon. It's coming up soon. Singers all, thank you, Japan. I mean, not today though. I can hear the weirdness today, but we got extraneous circumstances going on here. When's this next part coming? Oh, it is probably soon.
Now hold your hand Just wanna hold your hand Just wanna hold your hand Just wanna hold your hand
I think I was early. But you know what? We did it early. That's fine. We'll get it out of the way.
Just wanna hold your hand 狂って平気次第に時代は変わって終わらない焦燥狂って平気出会うはずだったあなたと狂って泣いた忘れない愛を探して繋ぎたいずっと狂って平気それでも未来は儚いかJust wanna hold your hands
I swear I respect the hero. So that one was. Let me pop this back in. Thank you for the Pachis. That one was. Oh my god, I forgot to upload the set list 2 times in a row. What are you doing? Last one was Sonochi no Sadame. This one was Kyoran Heikits. Kyoran Heikits, which is, of course, the opening to Noragami. What I am going to do, you can probably hear the Ricola rustling around in there. We're going to start the prediction. We're going to get you guys to figure out whether or not I've watched Noragami before. I am going to go on a quick idle break to figure out my water situation. And then once we come back, I will reveal the results of whether or not we've watched this anime before. And then all of you guys who have bet yes or no, whoever you're right on, you'll be able to taste those sweet, sweet channel points. So we'll be right back. Just got to get the water situation sorted out because a lot of my water is kind of cold now. And we're back. The water is just boiling right now. It might take a minute, but let's talk a little bit about Noragami. All right, the bet's over. Let's see if we can figure out what the results were. Oh, a lot of people. Okay, we got 10K put on no, 1K put on yes. All right, it's time for the big reveal. Let's see. Has Nanase Cain watched Noragami? The answer is... I have, in fact, watched Noragami. Oh, man, I sure hope that wasn't Bodega who posted another 10K onto no. Oh, because that'd be painful. That'd be very, very... Bodega! Zam! Losing 20K in the course of one stream. How is Bodega ever going to recover? Damn. The absolute massacre. Bodega's going to be channel point homeless after this. Man. How many do you have left? You said you had a lot, but I kind of want to know how many do you actually have left? I mean, you lost 20K already. Let's see if we can choose the outcome. We've watched Noragami. Well, I hope for those of you who said yes, you enjoy your shiny new stock of channel points, because they're all paid for by Bodega Rat. You know, the local bodega is very, very generous with their promotions. You have 20K left? Jesus. Got 10K from voting 1K. My God. I mean, them's the breaks. You know, sometimes you luck out. Sometimes you're bodega. Draining the bodega's cash registers. Yeah, this is basically a stick up at this point, you know? Everybody's just literally walking to the bodega and being like, hands up. Give me all the money and the cash, you know? Bodega's not going to be able to keep her business afloat after this. Oh, she has no capital. All right. This next song might be a little bit more manageable, I think. Oh man, I miss Sonochi no Sarame. I mean, one, there's always the VOD. Two, hi Joyful Noise, thanks for coming by. And three, there's also other songs to come. Hopefully, in the next several songs, there'll be something that that you might recognize, that you might enjoy. I mean, I tried to pick songs that generally a lot of people might know, so hopefully there's something. Right. All right. So this next song is a little bit older, but I think I would like to wait until... Can you guys hear that in the background? While I'm talking, can you hear the water boiling in the background? Because if you can, maybe we can wait a little bit before we get on that, right? True about the VOD. Oh, actually, depending on the songs, it might get muted, because Twitch can be a little bit prickly about that sort of thing. A lot of, anime songs, I know, what's this called? Colors by Flo definitely gets muted all the time, right? Chibumas. But yeah, you can never listen to that song on Twitch. It's terrible. But, I'm still recording everything on my side. So eventually, once this gets uploaded to YouTube, that'll be something that you guys can also pick up from there. Thank you for the cool drink, team. I'm going to need it, because today we are not in peak physical condition, but we're doing karaoke anyways, because it's the end of the month, and end of the month, last month, Monday of the month is for karaoke. We're gonna do it or die trying. That's the plan. Platinum Disco. Platinum Disco gets bonked. Damn, that sucks. Platinum Disco's such a nice song too. How does it go again? How does Platinum Disco go again? Oh wow, I just got a very interesting DM. Hold on, I gotta respond to this immediately. Whoa! All right, Platinum Disco is nice. Hell yeah! All right, how's water? Water's still taking a bit. Maybe we'll just chat for a little bit before we move on to the next song. This next song is from an anime that is rated 8.13 on my anime list. So we finally crossed the 8-point threshold by a fair margin, actually, by a whole 0.15 points. Good night, Ken. I actually accidentally stayed up late. No problem. Thanks for coming by, Hawktech Stream. And I mean, it's always good to see you guys here. Hope you had a good time while you were here. Oh, water's ready. All right, let's go. I'll be 2 seconds. Water in cup. You can probably hear it still boiling. Ooh, that's good hot water action. And a little bit more for the bottle. A little bit more for the bottle. Sure, why not? Unscrew the cap. Unscrew the cap. And we'll put that there. Please don't trip over the floor or burn me, because that would not be fun. Hot water burns are no fun. You don't want to get yourself a hot water burn. All right, put that there. Back you go. Back you go. Here, that was your dose of Nanase Cain daily living ASMR. Sounds steamy. It is very, very steamy. It's basically like freshly boiled. How hot is it? That's it. I shouldn't have done that. That was hot. Well, shows me. Anyways, now that we're finished with the water, we can move on to the next song, which is a little bit of a kind of older anime, which did get a remake, which I think should be a fairly big hint as to what it is. Why? Because we can! Kimi no te de kiri saite Toii hi no kyoku o Kanashimi no iki no ne wo tomete kure yo Sa a愛に焦がれた胸を貫け明日が来るはずの空を見て迷うばかりの心持て余してる傍らの鳥が羽ばたいたどこか光を見つけられたのかなお前の背に俺も乗せてくれないかそして一番高いとこで置き去りにして優しさから遠ざけて君の手で切り裂いて遠い日の記憶を悲しみの息の根を止めてくれよさあ愛に焦がれた胸を貫けOh my god, I got the short version! I got the short version! Oh my god, I swear. あれが欲しいと言わないさせめて宙に舞う目にさの愛になりたいもう随分と立ち尽くしてみたけど多分答えはないのだろうこの風にも行くあてなどないように君の手で鍵かけてためないなどないだろう間違っても二度と開くことのないようにさあ情の落ちる音で終わらせて君の手で
今月が満ちる夜を生み出すのさThat's some good water. That's some good water. What is that emoji cow? that's Velik's fat dumpy. I'm sorry. Thank you for the purchase, everybody. That one was Melissa. Melissa, which was from Full Metal Alchemist, the old one, not the remake, not Brotherhood, the original Full Metal Alchemist. So, of course, now, once again, for the big channel point question, has Cain watched Full Metal Alchemist? Has Cain watched Full Metal Alchemist? There we go. 2 minutes. Yeah, it's Full Metal Alchemist. I mean, it's pretty popular. I had a friend who was very, very obsessed with Full Metal Alchemist. And it was kind of interesting being around her because that was basically all she would ever talk about. And at some point, you know, it gets a little bit old when, like, I think, to be fair, though, so that person, they really liked Edward. They really liked, from a different anime, they liked Hitsugaya from Bleach. And it was basically exclusively because they were both short characters. And she had this thing where, like, because she was kind of short, right? She was like, oh my god, I identify with them so much. We're basically, like, the same person. And especially because, like, people, I don't know, made fun of the characters for being short or something. But honestly, like, I don't know, being short is, like, a character trait that's worth, you know, like, obsessing over, right? Because, like, it's literally just short. It's literally just shortness. Let's see. Which channel are we talking about? Which oh, here it is. I see. Imagine being short. Yeah, it's I mean, it's not bad. You have a low, what's it called? Center of gravity, so it's hard to, like, fall over, right? But you know, people have complexes about all sorts of things, right? So you can't help it. You can't help it. The shorter you are, the closer to hell, they say. Some people obsess over the tall character. I mean, I don't think anybody has ever looked at a tall character in anime and be like, oh my god, that person has so many problems and challenges that I can identify with. They get bullied for being tall. I can't believe we're, like, exactly the same person. Like, that's like a thing that only short characters, I feel, have. Or at least short people do, right? From what I've noticed. Then again, my experience is exclusively linked to just this one friend that I have. But anyways, enough about this friend. We're here to figure out whether or not I've watched Full Metal Alchemist. And the answer is, of course... I have not. I mean, can you wonder? Can you blame me though? Like, with a friend like that who only ever obsesses over, like, that one character, it's honestly sort of turned me off of it, right? You have to understand, when the only thing you ever hear when in your daily life is, oh my god, I identify so much with Edward Elric because he's short just like me, it sort of sours the anime a little bit, right? It went all in on no, hell yeah, Joe, let's go claim your points. How am I getting all these wrong? Because Bodega, I guess that just means you don't know me as well as you thought you did. I mean, I thought we were friends. But clearly you don't know as much about me as you thought you did. You know? Maxim Hands getting everything correct. That's for holy shit. I mean, you know, as expected of the one and only VIP member of this channel so far, Maxim Pan just knows. Pan knows. Has the critical information, right? Friendship ended with Bobeba Rat. Now Maxim Pan is my new best friend. Hell yeah. All right. So this next one, it's also tied.
The next song is also tied on my anime list with FMA at 8.13. It's definitely a little bit newer, though. Rosebell was getting a pretty good streak too, then I guess, yeah, until this last one. Damn. I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty fair expectation for somebody to have watched Full Metal Alchemist, right? Because everybody was fawning over that show, but it's just that I had a very unique set of circumstances that made me predisposed to not liking it, right? So, your talk while voting kind of hits of yes or no. Well, then I'm just not gonna say anything then, you know? What are we calling newer? Anything after whatever year original Full Metal Alchemist was. That's the definition of newer here. But let's just jump right into it. I also haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist yet. Yeah, right? A lot of people haven't watched it. It's fine. You know, I agree. Shonen shows aren't my cup of tea either. I had some friends who are like really, really into Boku no Hero Academia, and it was like, I can't stand this. It's too generic, you know? It's just shonen shit. I want something with a little bit more substance to it, you know? Something that makes my one brain cell put in a little bit of work, right? I want to think, you know? I want to make my one brain cell maybe into two, right? Anyways, this next one, I suspect is also going to be fairly well known. I think it's also one of those shows that has a pretty big female audience. But I could just... No, actually, no. It definitely has a very big female audience. No. Especially just because of two specific characters. There's two specific characters in this show that every single female watcher of the show is like absolutely goo goo gaga for. I mean, probably for good reason, but I mean, there's just a lot of... there's a lot of shipping involved. Anyways, you'll see what it is.
裏切りの夕焼け厄介に絡みつく汗を切り裂くようにしてマシンは叫ぶ歌うように Blow up louder 無口な妖精はそこにいる Blow up louder 償いは砕け合いの賭けだ朝日は昇る Yeah ビルの谷間今信じれば変わるのさ無意味じゃないあの夢を旅人はもういないデジャブのような毎日を解き放つようにマシンが駆け抜ける夜明けフェリーライアクセル妖精は踏み込んだフェリーライ拭えない涙を流せないまま朝日は昇る、yeah、闇を抜けて今感じれば見えるのさ無意味じゃないあの明日水平線今信じれば変わるのさ無意味じゃないあの光俺たちには見えてるものがあるきっと誰にも奪われないものがあるはずさ意味がないと思えることがあるきっとでも糸はそこに必ずある無意味じゃないあの糸が朝日は昇る、yeah、闇を抜けて今感じれば見えるのさ無意味じゃないあの明日朝日は昇る、yeah、水平線今信じれば変わるのさ無 光 Thank you for the bachis. That one, let me pull this down real quick. That one was, of course, Uragiri no Yuyake, which is from Durararara. Durararararararararara. Now, time for the question. Has Kain watched Durarara before? Let's start. But yeah, thank you for the bachis. It was a nice song. It's a nice song. I actually heard it off of like, I think somewhere. I think I was like on YouTube, going down the YouTube rabbit hole, and this song like popped up. Either that, it was like a certain online internet anime radio that I used to listen to a lot, and I still listen to every now and then, and it just sort of popped up, and I was like, wait, okay, this is a good song. Let's put this on the set list. Fu just could not stop him talking about it. Yes! Oh my god. And yeah, like nobody picked it up as soon as they heard it, right? Shizuo, well, Rosebell did too, yeah. Whoa. Shizuo and Izaya. There's something about those two characters. You know? Something about those two characters that just made them such Fujo bait. Like everybody was shit. Because I think it's like the whole, enemies to well, I think, do they ever become friends? I don't think they ever become friends, right? From what I've heard before, about the character. Because like all the art I've seen of them is of them just like going at each other's throats. So I mean, I'm just assuming that they never really like make up or whatever. But I mean, I think that's like a trope that people enjoy or something. Could not get into that show. Yeah. Could not. I can see why people wouldn't be able to get into it because like sometimes it feels a little bit heavy-handed on the pandering, I guess, based off of all the fan work that you see, right? It's always just ship art after ship art after ship art. And so, I can understand why for some people it might be a little bit much, right? Never watched, but the OP was head bobbing. Yeah, I mean, that's why we're seeing it, That's why we're seeing it. The music's good. Whether or not the anime is good, whether or not I've watched the anime or not, doesn't matter, right? We're just picking songs and singing songs that sound nice and are fun to sing and are enjoyable to listen to. That's the main thing, right? Enemies with benefits. Enemies with benefits? Do they ever get to that point? I think it's only ever like in the the fan work and stuff that happens. Anyways, now it is time. Has Kain ever watched Durarara? Oh! I thought I had it off. Whoops. Anyways, that was a false alarm. Has Kain ever watched Durarara? The answer is... yes, I have. I have indeed watched Durarara. The majority actually won this time. The majority did in fact win. So... yeah, that was an error. That was an error. Yatta ze! I watched it. I wouldn't say I particularly enjoyed it, but the girl who's voiced by Hanazawa Kana, the dark-haired, short-haired girl with like the glasses, she was nice. I like that character, purely because she was voiced by Hanazawa Kana, right? Because I think this was still back in the day when Hanazawa Kana was like in basically every single anime. She was like the Aoi Yuki of modern day, right? Because apparently Aoi Yuki is doing like 12 anime a season now or something ridiculous like that. But back then it was Hanakana. And I was listening to Hanakana's like radio show and everything. I was like almost religiously a fan of her. It was a good time. But then, of course, I think Hanakana's a little less active now, especially with how she got married and everything. So maybe less time for that sort of work. She even has a kid now that you mention it. To be honest, I thought it was a BL because of the fan art until I watched it and I was like, this isn't. So, Mero, what you're telling me is you saw the BL fan art and was like, oh, this BL fan art makes me interested in the source material. So you went and watched the source material expecting the same level of BL content, but you didn't get it. So basically, I'm not gonna push that too far. Mero's probably key smashing right about now. Hanakana, she makes me unironically. Oh, really? Oh, Professor Bloom. Thank you for the raid. Let's welcome Professor Bloom
Professor Bloom, VTuber. Oh, we had a good stream. Bloom Center GX, right? GX? DX? I forgot what the name was. But retro games. I hope you had a good time on your stream. Welcome, Raiders. Let's welcome everybody here. Welcome, Neurochild. Welcome, Madrasity. You caught us right in the middle of a between song break. We're just chatting a little bit. By the way, we're also doing this thing where we're betting on whether or not I've watched the anime where all the songs we're singing are coming from. And so... if you guys are interested in taking a stab at my anime history, it's a way to earn some channel points, right? Hanakana affectionate. Yes, thank you, Rana-san. Somebody who understands, Jesus Christ. Not like Bodega. Bodega, the Hanakana hater. God, imagine being a Hanakana hater, right? Guess we got in here at a perfect time. Hell yeah, you did. Welcome. All right. You know what? Let's not keep our waiters. Oh, you like her a lot. Okay. Oh, when you say the it's like a good kind of. It's like that's too cute. Okay. That's fine. I thought we were gonna have a problem here, Bodega, but it turns out we're still fine. We're still gonna be okay. We can still be friends. I was running kind of low on channel points, so I'm glad I've been doing so good on these polls. What else? I mean, depending on the person you ask, it could be like a cringe reaction, right? Some people could be a cringe reaction. I actually didn't watch because I thought it was BL, but then I heard that song you covered and tried it, but still couldn't get into it. Okay. All right. That's on me for assuming. All right. I apologize, Mero. I shouldn't have assumed that you were going into it just for the BL. We can also listen to Kane's voice dying in real time. Yeah, this is monthly end of month karaoke Koof edition, where you can gradually compare the sound of my voice from the start of the stream to the end of the stream, and also listen to the sound of 50 different Ricola lozenges, jiggling around in my mouth for eternity, right? Derogative. Yeah. All right. Speaking of next song, so Durarara was rated 8.13 on my anime list. This one is rated 8.2 on my anime list, so a little bit higher. I don't think I need to say too much about this. Chances are a lot of you guys will also have watched this before, and those of you who know me will probably know what the answer to this one is. By the way, this one's pitched down because, again, I can't handle high sounds anymore. Well, I could never sing this even in original anyway, so it had to be pitched down.
左手に隠した願いは願いのままで覚めない夢見てた右手には空の記憶誰も知らない世界の果て止まない雨に打たれていた守りたいものを守れる強さそれを信じられなくなる弱さすべて受け入れて明日を探す Break Shine 手を伸ばせばまだ Stay the night 傷だらけの病に Save my life かざした刃の先に思いを重ねた祈りは時を超えて Your break shine 光ること忘れた青い星が残して消えない影見てたすれ違う赤の軌道何も知らない子供のまま明けない夜をさまよってたなくせないものをなくした弱さ何も信じられなくなるものさ立てなくなっても定めは進む Break down 崩れ落ち け合うよりブレイキングダウン交わした言葉の中に一人を支えた確かな夢を添えてThis song is so hard. Aimee is such a good song. 守りたいものを守れるのなら全て受け入れて明日を探す夜明けを灯す Bright shine 手を伸ばせばまだ Stay the night 傷だらけのように Save my life 重ねた中の果てに光を見つけた祈りを時を越えて My brave shine This one was definitely pushing a little bit, but yeah. Whew. This one was, I mean, they only said the name of the song like 50,000 times. Brave Shine. Thank you, everybody, for the patches. Thank you. This one was from Fate Stay Night, well, Unlimited Blade Works. So, let's put up that prediction. Has Nanase Cain watched Fate Stay Night Unlimited Brainworks before? Unlimited Brainworks. Well, I'm having very, very limited Brainworks right now, clearly. But no, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. That's what it's called. So, okay, we've got some interesting things so far. Okay, we got 80 onions. Oh, wow. Okay. Things are starting to heat up a little bit now. Oh, they're balanced. now. Okay. We got some big betters. Going all in one last time. Okay, nice. You know, we like the big betters in here, right? But yeah, Fate is a huge series. I know that I've talked with Kongo about like Gurren Lagann before, and I think Kongo would be the kind of person who's like, just watch the Fate anime, don't read the light novel. You know, I mean, for what that's worth, we're not going to talk about that, but at the very least, he compares it like similarly with like Gurren Lagann, and I can't say I agree with that. I think Gurren Lagann, you actually do have to watch the full anime, because the movie cuts out such important information. Going in on Cain plays FGOs but hasn't watched the anime. Okay, I mean that's the reason, right? Because I know there's a lot of people who, you know, people who've started reading Fate Stay Night, the visual novel, will be like, oh, fucking tertiaries, right? You know, the people who started out Fate with Fate Grand Order, but you know, has not consumed any other content. There's a movie. There's Gurren Lagann movies. There's 2 movies, but the thing is, the summary movies, where they basically take like the exact same events that happen in this in the main anime, and they compress it down into 2 hours. They don't even compress it very well, because they end up changing things in the story to incentivize people to actually watch it again, right? But the thing is, it's done terribly. And they actually change some important parts of the story that they absolutely should never have changed, just for the sake of, I don't know, fan service, I guess. Yeah, it's those movies. We don't talk about those ones. Also, welcome, Aaron. Hi. All right, so we got some pretty even bets going on here. The result for Has Nanase Cain watched Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works is... Come on, what did you think? Of course I watched it! Jesus Christ! I may not have read the visual novels, but I've consumed basically every other piece of Cain, like, Fate media. Come on. Elliot, when I saw your rationale for it, come on, I was like, man, this man is underestimating me so hard. This man is underestimating. So, I mean, Joyful Noise, I'm sorry, you had to be the collateral here, but come on. I even watched the Dean anime, okay? I watched the Dean anime. I watched the first, Unlimited Blade Works movie. I watched Fate Zero. I watched Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, both parts.
I watched the Heaven's Feel movies. I played Fate Extra. I played Fate Extra CCC. I didn't play Fate Extella because Muso is garbage. I played FGO, of course, right? Come on, I am a Fate enthusiast. Do you even know who my anime waifu is? Do you even know who my anime waifu is? Come on. I only talk about it like 50 million times. You know what? Here, I'll put a picture up of her. I'll put a picture of her right up here on screen. You know, I'll show you who my anime waifu is. Let me just find a safe for work one. Hold on, what's a good one? What is a good one? Oh, this one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. I just gotta make sure this one's safe for work. Yeah, you know what? This one's probably fine. A local Fate enthusiast excited to play Fate's name for the first time. Anime waifu? Does it mean you have more than one? Well, no. Anime waifu is the only kind of waifu, right? Come on, here. This is the anime waifu. Shuten Doji. Come on, Fate enthusiast. How can you tell me that I have never consumed Fate media when I literally have this? Come on. Let me find a safer word one. Yeah. I mean, it's Shuten Doji. It's Shuten Doji. You didn't. Well, yeah, you did not. I mean, my anime waifu is from FGO, but it's the combination of a lot of things, right? No. See, it's different. Suisei is my whole life Oshi, okay, which is completely different from waifu. You know, Oshi and waifu are two separate concepts. Don't cross them over, right? If your Oshi is your waifu, you're going to be in for a rough time. You're going to be in for a very, very rough time. But you know, if you keep your waifu to like an anime character, it's fine, right? Thank God, I don't care if she's in India. But yeah, you know what the best part about Shuten Doji is? Aoi Yuki, the best voice actress of all time. Aoi Yuki is fucking magical. Like every single, it feels like every single role that Aoi Yuki takes ends up becoming best girl of that series. For some reason, I don't know how it works, but there's just something magical about that voice. That's not Chiwa. Saito Chiwa is okay, but just doesn't compare. Like go for away a bit and come back to Nanase showing off his wife with good stuff. Hey, Hollow Warrior, welcome. Also, welcome, Skull Slime. Hope you're having a good day so far. Saito Chiwa has way better range. What are you talking about? I'm not talking about range. I'm just talking about the voice that she's able to do. Okay, Aoi Yuki with the Shuten voice in the Kansai band. Oh, that's a deep activation. That's a deep activation right there. You just called Saito Chiwa okay. I mean, who do I enjoy as voice actors? I mean, Saito Chiwa's up there. She's just not top, right? Aoi Yuki, Hanakana, Tamura Yukari. What's her name? Hayami Saori. Hayami Saori is, I think, a very close second for me now. Hayami Saori is very, very high. Saito Chiwa's good. I think those are my top five. Yeah. She could probably talk like Aoi Yuki if she wanted. That's the thing. Chiwa's magic. We'll see. Not me waiting for the predict to know how much. Oh shit, I forgot to give the points out, huh? Choose outcome. Yeah. I have indeed watched Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Here you go. Enjoy your points. But yeah, I could talk about Fate for so long. I know there's a couple of Fate enthusiasts in this community, right? I was surprised that Kongo was actually really big into Fate. Could probably talk to him about it. I know Takako is super into Fate as well. I think we've actually talked a little bit about Fate. Have we? I'm not sure. I should get that checked out. But yeah. All right. So next song, that was number 12, right? Number 12. You know what? This might be a pretty good time for us to take a quick break. I think I loaded up on enough fluids that it's about time for me to go to the idol meeting. So I will just quickly do that. We'll be right back with song number 13, which I think is also another big one that a lot of us would know about. So I will once again leave you with the intermission screen. I forgot to turn that off. We're not re-singing that song. I am back. Thank you for the welcome back. You know what? We waited for long enough. Let's just jump into the next song. All right, next song, number 13. Number 13. Anime song from very popular anime. The last thing you want in your anime karaoke is an anime song from a big anime. But that's what... Something tells me this guy watches anime. Yeah, I mean, we watch a lot of anime here. Well, I used to watch a lot more anime than I already do, right? But yeah. Let's see. This one, again, big popular anime. And it's, again, because it's big popular anime, it's 8.23 on my anime list. Frankly, I don't think it deserves it. I don't think it deserves a score because I'm a huge fucking hipster. But I think a lot of you guys would probably agree with me that it doesn't deserve 8.23. But anyways, the song is still good. The song is still good. Whether I can sing it properly is a different question. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. 一斉のせいで踏み込む頃に僕らは何もまだ知らぬ一線越えて振り返るともない僕らは何もまだ知らぬ歌ってくきらめく汗がこぼれるのさ覚えてないこともたくさんあっただろう誰も彼もシルエット大事にしてたもの忘れたふりをしたんだよ何を笑えるさ伊勢ので思い出す少年僕らは何もかも欲しがったわってるって気づいてるけど針は日々は止まらない奪ってく流れる時よ時になって覚えてないこともたくさんあっただろう誰もシルエットを常が窓を許さないよ何を笑えるさ I mean, Jundai, you literally just called it. ひなりと待ってるこの葉のI don't know this part. Wow. Sure practice. 寝てないこともたくさんあったけどきっとずっと変わらないものがあることを教えてくれたあなたは消えるシルエット大事にしたいものを持っての大人になるんだどんな時も離さずに守り続けようそしたらいつの日が何もかも笑えるさひなりと待ってるこの葉が飛んでゆく Thank you for the patches. Thank you. Can you believe that Naruto has an 8.23 on my anime list? This is the power of casuals. You know, when you've got a giant mass fan base of casual anime watchers with bad taste, this is what happens. They can literally just like mob rush the voting system, and then they can push up garbage anime all the way up to the top like this. You know? That's what happens. So I don't believe that Naruto deserves an 8.23. Maybe if we move that 8 to the back, it becomes like 2.38. That might be a little bit better. Yeah, this is Naruto. This is Naruto. When I say big popular anime, I mean big popular anime, right? So now for the big channel point question. Has Nanase Cain ever watched Naruto? You mean Boruto's dad? Yeah. That's apparently Boruto was so popular that they made like a prequel series for him, which was like about his dad or something. Jesus Christ. Boruto's dad Shippuden? Cope, even with all the haters, it's still this high up. No, shut up. I refuse to accept that Naruto is this popular. Naruto is better than Gurren Lagann. No. Mix and pan. Those are, if you weren't VIP, those would be bannable words, man. Those would be bannable words. Has Kane watched this anime before? All right, okay. We got some votes in here. I mean, what was the big three? It was Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece, right? Way back in the day, it was Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. But now Naruto's sort of not a thing anymore, right? It's like, what? Boruto's not even big enough. It's like Boku no Hero, Attack on Titan, and still One Piece. And still One Piece. One Piece is just never ending, right? One Piece just never finishes. Like, I don't even know what's going on there. Gurren Lagann is a class apart. You can't compare. Exactly. Gurren Lagann is just on a different level from other anime, right? You can't compare. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair to bring Gurren Lagann down to the same level as other anime, you know? Especially not with something like Naruto, right? I still watch Naruto. No, you don't still watch Naruto. You mean you still watch Boruto, right? Rock Lee and Boku no... Don't watch an anime called Boku. Yeah, seriously, don't watch an anime called Boku, though. Oda does still have the ending in mind for One Piece, but he's still going. He's still going. I will tell you that I've actually never watched One Piece, right? I've never watched One Piece before, or I've never read One Piece before, and everybody keeps trying to sell me on One Piece, and I'm just sitting here like, how many chapters and episodes does this thing have again? And you want me to go through all that just so I can see that supposedly this anime is good. Boku no Pico Academia. God damn it, Roseville. One Piece survived like Team Fortress survive all hero shooters. I mean Naruto not Boruto. Wow. Okay. Well, Asui Bunny Girl. You're a rare breed. But let's try and see if we can figure out whether or not I have watched Naruto. The answer is. Of course I've watched Naruto. Who hasn't watched Naruto at this point? It's not even by choice, right? It's literally just because like that was one of the it was like Babby's first anime, you know, way back in the day, right? When people started watching anime because it was on TV, right? Everyone's watched Naruto. I'm sorry for the people who thought that I didn't watch Naruto. I like those are the freest points you've ever lost. Like, imagine being like one of two people. I don't even know how many people actually voted for Naruto. But we gotta choose an outcome, and it's yes. I have indeed watched Naruto. It's unfortunate. I wish I could have not, but granted, I didn't finish the Naruto anime because the filler arcs were just way too slow, but I did finish the story of the manga purely 100% out of obligation. Like, by the time like they, I don't know, got to whatever arc was before, like the Shinobi War arc with like the fucking last boss character. Literally, like, I was every week, it's just like, oh, here's another Naruto. Fuck, I guess I have to read it again. Like, it was that bad. I was so tired of Naruto, but I became like, it's sunken cost fallacy to this like purest form, right? I had stuck with Naruto for so long that I felt like if I just dropped it there, I wouldn't be able to figure out what the ending was like. Granted, knowing what the ending was like, I didn't really miss out on much because it was garbage, right? Because the entire thing is garbage. But, it's, I'm sorry for any Naruto enjoyers in chat, but honestly, like, I'm not a fan of the anime. Case closed, another Eternal. Oh yeah, case closed. Detective Conan, right? That one's been going on for a while too. Which is better, Naruto the manga or Naruto TV show? If you're going to pick between the manga and the manga is infinitely better. Not like it's a high bar to clear, but the manga is better just purely because it cuts out all the filler and you don't get the weird shit. Like you guys all know that like one meme of like Pain. You know, he's like, you know, he's like stretching and distorting as he like punches into the ground or something. Like they probably thought that was a cool idea in anime, but then people took like still screenshots of that scene and God, it's ugly. God, it's ugly. I don't know what the heck they were thinking when they did that scene, but. Doraemon is still a thing. It's still ongoing. Yeah, Doraemon is definitely still going. It's literally like Babby's first anime for a lot of people, right? Like people grow up watching Doraemon because their parents grew up watching Doraemon too. It's kind of interesting to see how it sort of like passes on through the ages, right? Love the fillers. Ooh, Asui, you're a very, very unique breed. You're a very unique breed. Cuts out the filler about Naruto. Nah, not much left in the series then, eh? If you cut out the filler. Take this man's anime taste card. What the fuck do you mean? Just because I don't like Naruto. Jesus Christ. All right. But you know what? Now that we've finished going through this train wreck of a song, we can finally sing a song that's from an actually good anime, ranked at 8.25 on my anime list. One of my friends was talking about this, and you know what? It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Another long-running anime we've all watched at least once in a lifetime. Pokemon. Hell yeah. Oh, thank you for the cool drink. Well, today it's a hot drink, but, you know, we're doing a drink just the same. Okay, Naruto or Bleach? Naruto. Because I haven't watched Bleach. I haven't watched or read Bleach at all. Same, you know the friend who was obsessed about Full Metal Alchemist because Edward Elric was short? She also had a thing for Hitsugaya, what the fuck his name from Bleach, with like the ice guy who's also really short because like she just likes short guys because she feels like she identifies with them. Also turned me off of Bleach. I couldn't stand it. Oh, this one starts kind of a weird timing though, so we might miss a couple of the first notes. Thank you for the cool drink. Very interesting that they chose what's it called? A visual K-band for this song. Hoshiro Hitsuga. Yes, that was it.
どんな宝より輝くものを見つけた振り返ればほらバカみたいに笑う顔がどこまでも進ませるこの狭い部屋で書いた物語が紡ぐ小説のプロローグオーパラへ届きそうなスピードで舵も取らず走ってきた旅立つ夢を奏で始め次のページを開いてどんな困難でも嵐や黒い雨も追い風に乗ってどこまでも誰も届かない場所で待っているからこの広い海で書いた物語が空白の地図を埋めてゆく果てなく続く夢の海へ光か闇か分からずに、一度きりの僕たちの旅次のページを開いて
I mean, I'm just assuming. Pretty nice song.
"この狭い部屋で書いた物語は紡ぐ小説のプロローグ」「まだ見る場所に希望を見て数えきれない悲しみを真っ黒な光の海でも風はいつでもあるから」大空へ届きそうなスピードで舵も取らず走ってきた旅立つ夢を奏で始め次のページを開いて僕らの物語次のページを探して
Well, time for another Ricola. Thank you for the patches. Thank you. Ah, shit. I forgot to update the set list again, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot to do that again. Ah, damn it. All right. Well, last song was Silhouette, right? From Naruto. This one was Shiny Tail. Shiny Tail. Ah, thank you for the cool drink, Kadeem. Shiny Tail from an anime that I've seen referred to a lot as Nichi Bros. But the full name is actually Danshi Koukosei no Nichijou, or Daily Life of High School Boys. Now, time for the question. Has Nanase Cain watched Daily Life of High School Boys? 2 minutes for this one. I was watching the music video for this. And it's like a full-on visual K-band, right? It's such a weird choice, right? Because, I mean, if you imagine an anime series about high school boys, you wouldn't expect that it would be like by a visual K-band. Because visual K tends to be a little bit more on the like, I don't know. It feels like they're a little bit more edgy, right? But when you're talking about like a, because apparently like this is like a slice of life show, you wouldn't expect that sort of music to be used for that kind of opening, right? I mean, it's a nice song. You can definitely tell from the vocals it's very visual K though, because actually, we do have one more visual K song in this set list, and you can basically really hear the similarities in terms of like the way to say it and the way they sing it rather. But there's like a specific like cadence, to the way that visual K is sung rather. And yeah, like visual K and slice of life it's a very interesting combination. I don't know why it's like that, but I mean, it is what it is, right? This seems to be very, very lopsided. Jesus Christ, I think somebody literally just went and dumped like 15,000 channel points into this immediately. I suspect that might be Bodega. What type of people will listen to Visual K? Visual K, I think Eggy might know a little bit more about this because Eggy is very, very well attuned to fashion. But Visual K is, I think, more of like a Harajuku thing. So, it's I don't know. I don't know any other way to describe it other than like edgy. It's edgy. There's a lot of like jewelry. There's a lot of heavy makeup. It's almost sort of like punk, emo kind of, but not really, right? The only way I can describe it is with Visual K. Anyways, question period has ended. Borega's been called out. The outcome of has Nanase Cain watched Danshi Koukosei no Nichijou? The answer is I have indeed. I think I might actually have fucked it a little bit because when I was talking about it before we started this song, I may have given away a little bit of a hint, but it's okay. It's okay. we take those. We take those. All right. Visual K is my fashion blind spot. It has a lot of crossover with goth stuff. I see. Fashion blind spot. I didn't know that was a thing that exists. But yeah. Would I be correct in saying that there is a lot of Harajuku sort of stuff when it comes to Visual K? That's I mean, whenever I think of Japan and fashion, especially like funky fashion, I think Harajuku. So it could just be my assumptions going on overdrive. But yeah, I was ready to drop if you said no. Yeah, no, I've watched Nichi Bros. Nichi Bros is a good show. Both Nichijo and Nichi Bros, they're really, really good. I'm sorry for anybody who lost their points, but I mean, it's only 1.3k, right? It's not that much. It's literally, literally, visual K means visual style, right? The K means style. As for what exactly visual means, I have no idea, because fashion is like visual, right? Like you look at the clothes. So technically, shouldn't all fashion be like visual K? But heck, what the heck do I know, right? I'm not a fashion guy. Eggy's the fashion person here. So if you have any questions about fashion, go ask Eggy, especially when it comes to Gothic Lilia, right? That's the sort of stuff that Eggy's really, really into. All right. So someone like a high school boy. I don't know, is Visual K like big among high schoolers? If anything, I thought that Visual K has like a primarily sort of like female fan base. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm assuming a lot of things. I assume a lot of things all the time, right? So, oh wow, we're getting pretty close to 3 hours. Yeah, I didn't expect this karaoke to take this long, but why don't we actually just move on to the next song then? Oh, did I screw up? Oh no, I didn't. Oh wait, no, I did. It's fine. We'll sing this first. It's high school and like that in between of after high school and trying to either find a job or go to college. The edgy period, right? The edgy period? I see. I was surprised people like Gact belong to a Visual K and Malice Miser. I see. Yeah, Gact is, I'm pretty sure he's Visual K. Yeah. Miyabi is also Visual K. I mean, I only know like those two people, right? But then again, I look around and there's like all these Visual K bands that I've never heard about, so what do I know, right? All right. Next one is, I think, if I got my numbers right, this one was rated 8.4. 8.4 on, what's it called? My Anime List. So it's pretty popular. And I can understand why it's popular, right? Because conceptually, it sounds very interesting, right? So let's take a look at what this is. Oh, love me, mister. Oh, mister. 夢じゃないなら聞かせてね、mister. もう mister. じらされるほど切ない思いだけが暴れ出す、その視線に負けそうになる二人だけの危ないゲーム。 Love is war, love is war, love is war. 踊らせてドラマティックはこれから意地悪な恋の予感しびれる触れた指の先が運命を待ちわびている、あなたに言わせたい心の壁を破る愛の幸福学。 Oh love me mister, oh mister. 夢じゃないなら聞かせてね mister. もう mister. じらされるほど切ない思いだけが暴れ出す、その視線に負けそうになる二人だけの危ないゲーム。 Love is war, love is war, love is war. 惑わせてその気が向いそぶりでお互いに駆け引きを演じてる古い映画のような優
優しい結末はいらない、嘘さえ拒まない、愛に抱かれてもっと壊れてみたい。 Oh love me Mr. Oh Mr. 綺麗な横顔見せてね Mr. もう Mr. 口づけまでが遠くて美しさに隠されたピュアなだけじゃない瞳に飲み込まれる危ないゲーム Love is war, love is war, love is war。 あなたはいつまで答えはないの、愛の秘密今すぐ明かして。 Oh love me, oh love me Mr. Oh Mr. 夢じゃないなら聞かせてね Mr. もう Mr. あなたの愛しい声で思いはもう止まらない、いっそ全て奪い去って二人だけの危ないゲーム Love is war, 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 love is war。
That's not supposed to happen at the end. Wow. Things were sort of starting to go a little bit at the end there. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the patches, everybody. So, this one was number 15. Oh. Nobody saw that. I may have screwed up the order on these songs a little bit. That's okay. We'll reveal these last two. I mean, you know what this is already. We'll just say it. This one is, it's called Love Dramatic, right? From Kaguya Sama wo Kokurasetai, right? Kaguya Sama wo Kokurasetai. And of course, the question once again is, has Nanase Cain watched this particular anime? Whoa, the cops are coming on. So, 2 minutes for that. The concept of Kaguya-sama is very, very interesting, right? Because you've got like these two people, from what I've read, that they do like each other, but they're both like, super prideful, and they don't want to be the person to confess, right? So they're playing all these games to try and like get the other person to confess instead of being the one confessing, right? I can see how that would be interesting. I mean, it's like a funny romance slice of life kind of deal. So, it's probably pretty popular. And I mean, I did actually, I suppose it's kind of a hint, but I did sing, what's it called? Daddy Daddy Do. I sang Daddy Daddy Do in the first anime karaoke, and I did say something in that karaoke about whether or not I've watched Kaguya. So for those of you guys who were here for that karaoke, if you are able to bring up that information, that might be an easy way to score an easy win, because I've definitely talked about it on stream before. Favorite girl? I mean, what are the girls in that show like? I know there's the black-haired one, there's the pink-haired one who shows up in all the memes. Who else is there? Who else is there? I don't think I've seen anybody else. I don't think I've seen anybody else from what I know so far. Is Chika in the list of best anime girls? I think a lot of people would put Chika pretty up there. A lot of people would put Chika up there. I mean, the dance in the ending was pretty interesting, right? I know a lot of people have also been dancing that particular dance, so, In my list? No, not in my list. Definitely not in my list. I actually have a 3x3 of anime waifus, but we'll see what that looks like. All right, prediction time over. Let's see. Has Nanase Cain watched Kaguya-sama? The answer is... I saw what you were trying to do there, Nobody. You were trying to suss out whether or not I've watched it based off of the questions. I was intentionally throwing you a curveball just because I knew exactly what you were doing. I have, in fact, watched Kaguya-sama. I will say I haven't watched all of it, but I've read a good portion of the manga, so it basically counts. It was very obvious you watched it, but I was willing to risk 100 points just in case. Can I see your waifu 3x3? Anime girl 3x3? We can do that maybe later. During a break before the last song, we can probably do that for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, Professor Bloom seems to have a very good handle on what I've watched and what I haven't watched, right? All right. Well, I did show a little peek of what the actual last song in this list is. But, oh wait, no, I think I might have flipped it. Maybe this one. Maybe Kaguya was 8.63, and this next one was actually 8.4. I may have gotten the scoring mixed up, but I mean, they're both pretty high up, right? They're both pretty high up. Neuro tickled it out? No. Neuro didn't tickle anything out of me. I knew exactly what you guys doing. Okay? I am a little bit more perceptive than I think a lot of you give me credit for, right? I may have one brain cell. Let's move on to the next song. This one is also by a Visual Kei band, right? Visual Kei band, very popular series, right? A little bit on the old side, but it's not that old. Definitely, I don't know, I would probably dare say it was the Attack on Titan of its time. I think anybody who's watched it might be able to confirm a little bit better than I can. But the Attack on Titan of its time, I would say. How'd you know about the ending then? What ending? Oh, you mean the dance? Because the dance, it's a freaking video on YouTube. Everybody's watched the movie. Everybody's watched the video of that dance, right? It's a meme. It's been posted everywhere to hell and back. You don't have to watch the anime to know about that one. Gotta be careful. Oh, this one also kind of starts on a weird beat, so I might miss the first sound. But anyways, we'll try. Nah,
流れる時の仲間叩く切な敵きらめきをこの世の記憶に刻むため歩き続ける Believer誰にも見れない夢を見ていらないものはすべて捨てた譲れない想いこの胸に宿してまだリアルイデアルの狭間にいて犠牲の風に足を取られても溢れる衝動を遮きれない強く求める心があるから偽り恐れ虚飾霊さまざまなネガティブにとらわれるほど弱くはないこの雲知らぬトリックター夜空を突き刺すビルの群れ星など見えない空見上げ迷いはないかと自分に問いかけるこの街中溢れるものに がる道の果てでこの手に掴むものを見たいから
Oh yeah, there's like ooze here. That's fine. I probably could have done a little backing. Maybe next time.
Maぶたを閉じ意識の海に浮かんで思い描く理想を手にするその時を限りある性をこの世に受け金ゆくだけは愚かに愛しい他の誰もが持ち得ないもの自分自身という名の結晶へ綺麗事を突き通すこといつか誠へ変わる固くに信じ続けたい It's just my fate 流れる時の中瞬く切な敵きらめきをこの世の記憶に刻むため歩き続ける believer
Hey, thank you for the patchies. Thank you for the patchies. This one, now we can reveal the last two. Yeah, because I fucked up on the order. But this one was Illumina. This one's Illumina. The last one was Love Dramatic, right? Thank you, thank you. And of course, this is the one of the openings to Death Note, right? I feel like I'm probably not being inaccurate when I say that Death Note would have been considered, I think, the Attack on Titan of its time. I mean, heck if I know. You know, I don't know what's considered the Attack on Titan of whenever, right? But for now, we have a question as to whether or not I have watched Death Note before, right? And that's the question. I think the last one. Well, no, we have one more song. We have one more song. Oops, accidental 7. I mean, it just looks like a bunch of snowmen, and then the last one is doing like a little salute, right? All right. So we got some starting votes in. All right. Okay. So far, they're all in yes. Interesting. All right. I mean, Death Note is also one of those series that sounds very interesting concept, right? Death Note is bad, not gonna lie. Well, I mean, what was it? People were saying that the Netflix version is very, very bad, right? Which, I mean, I can understand. Because a lot of Netflix things, especially Netflix originals, they're garbage, right? Even like Netflix original anime, for some reason, it's really bad a lot of the time. Like, I know the, it's not, well, isn't it an anime? It's technically, yeah, it is an anime. You know, like those 3D CGI, what's it called? Godzilla movies? Like Godzilla the World Eater, was it? On Netflix? Those are garbage. Like, Godzilla looks so different. Godzilla becomes this, like, almost, like, metaphysical concept, whatever. Like, he's not even a specific monster. He's, like, I don't know, like a natural entity or something. It's so weird. Like, Netflix just does not know how to make good anime, right? And I think, anime and anime-adjacent content. So when people were, like, railing on the anime, what's it called? Sorry, not the anime, but the live-action version of Death Note, you know what? Chances are it's probably deserved. It's probably deserved. I would believe it. right? And to think that they're now making a second Death Note live action, I don't know, man. If the first wasn't that good to begin with, I don't know if it deserves a second one. Netflix butchered a lot in the name of anime, and let's not talk about their version of Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop was a thing that they just did. You know, people were actually kind of excited for it, but then, of course, it turns out that was garbage, right? All right. So, turns out that no heavily overpopulates, or heavily outnumbers the yeses now. But let's see what the truth is, right? So, in fact, has Nanase Cain watched Death Note? The answer is... Of course I have watched it! Who do you think I am? I've watched Death Note. I read the manga too. I was actually introduced to Death Note by a human friend of mine. And like when I first watched it, it's an entry point, right? You know, you start watching Death Note, and that's like, you know, before when you watch like Naruto and whatever, you watch Death Note, it's like, oh, this is what real anime is like, right? So, hell yeah, Death Note was on TV. Oh, I didn't know that Death Note was on TV. I actually didn't watch it on TV. I watched it through entirely legal means. But I did watch it. Death Note was more influential to me as a middle schooler, but rewatching it after having watched more anime. Well, I mean, it's you know, Babby's first anime, right? Happens a lot. Everybody needs to start somewhere, right? And I mean, if Death Note's where it begins, so be it, right? I suppose thinking about it from that perspective, it makes sense that a lot of people are getting into anime from Attack on Titan, as long as they can, you know, years down the line, go back and reflect on themselves a little bit and think about whether or not Attack on Titan really was a good anime, because chances are they'll probably find that it's actually not. I watched on TV when I was in senior kindergarten. Senior kindergarten? Hold on. There's three things that don't make sense to me here. Senior, kindergarten, and Death Note. That feels like something that shouldn't have happened. What is senior kindergarten? And I have never heard of senior kindergarten before. Is this some like foreign concept I'm completely unaware of? Like, man, lucky you. A lot of the anime I saw was in a country where its legal distribution was non-existent back then. Oh yeah, your leafish. What? No. Come on. See. Okay, burgers in chat. Is junior kindergarten and senior kindergarten a thing? Because that sounds like some sort of made-up fantasy from like an isekai novel or something. Oh? I mean, things are different for people with older siblings. Okay. So, maybe it's a regional thing. It might be a regional thing then, because I have never had junior kindergarten, senior kindergarten. I have never even heard of that. I mean, there's preschool, right? For those people who wanted to drop off their kids a year early so that they can get back to work. There's preschool, but I've never heard of junior, senior kindergarten. What? So many of you people have had senior kindergarten, junior kindergarten. Well, I mean, to be fair, I think I can more or less figure out a general pattern, but still, I've never heard of that before. Oh, it's probably an Ontario thing? Okay. Might be, yeah, it's probably regional. Head Start, preschool, kindergarten? Okay, I see. Makes sense. All right. Well, we are now reaching the end of our karaoke today. Thank you guys for sticking around despite my voice being all garbage this time, because, you know, the dumb part of me was like, you know what? Month-end karaoke has to be done at the end of the month. If you delay it to wait until, you know, the throat gets a little bit better, it's not month-end karaoke anymore. But I really appreciate you guys, you know, being here and listening to my hoarse-ass voice, you know, trying to sing all these songs really badly. Next month's karaoke, so February karaoke, will hopefully be a little bit less scuff. Hopefully, you know, vocals will be back to full power, right? Horse butt voice, hell yeah. But before we finish off, there is one more song that I want to do. And in fact, I want to really excel in this one, so I'm going to give myself a little bit of a water break, and I'm also going to channel the spirit of somebody who is, in fact, a very, very good singer. And hopefully, with that person's help, I will be able to successfully navigate this song. I might have to shrink a little bit. Yeah, just so we can get this in. But hopefully, this will help ward off any untoward misfortune, you know? Oh, what the heck is that? I think this works. Right? This should work. Nice. Oh my god, the hat it goes so weird when I turn my head. Where can I even put this? Over here? That's better. Now this is a more natural fit. All right. Hopefully, with Professor Bloom's blessing, I will be able to sing this last song, which I really, really like. In fact, I was meaning to do some work with it, which shall henceforth be kept a secret. But things didn't work out. But now we can still do it. There's actually a different project that works. There's the original plan didn't quite work out, but a modified version of that plan is going to happen eventually. So, all right. Throat noise this time. I'll mute. All right. Hopefully that's okay. Let me get my lyrics back up. Professor Bloom, lend me your strength.
「風に奪われたわけじゃない」「片道分の雪で僕ら悲劇を受け入れる」「心がここにあったはずの空洞」「もっと僕が大きければ君を未来を救えただろうか」
大切な人を
守る術をたった一つしか持てないそんなあなたがはぐれたらよ空あなた以上の人に出会えない月に抗う長いフレア始まりもせず終わる物語傷つきうる柔らかさ閉じ込めた線に疲れるほど歌うほど壊れるほどにあなたが恋しい恋歌つまびかれて静寂の冬に帰るよ
摩擦を知らない優しさで霧深い森に迷り
二人千年と盛る
灰色のハモニー愛で自由はなぜ出会うことできないいつかあれのね罪になるまで
心の重さ愛の重さ全身で聞いていた憂い気高い後ろ姿あなたの夢を守り抜
脱げたなら
月にあらがう長いフレア始まりもせず終わる物語そっと空に置く涙は未完のシンフォニア
あなただけに
君だけに星の遺言あなたに会いたい
So, that last one was, let's see if we can pull this out. It's called Gekko Symphonia, Moonlight Symphonia, which is one of the themes from Aquarian Evil. Thank you for the Pachi. Thank you. I noticed you guys were saying something about something behind me. Wait, what? Cal had, huh? I don't see anything. You all right there, Cal? Are you sure you're not just seeing things? Because I mean, I just looked just now and I didn't see anything behind me. You know. I mean, this was a nice song. It was a nice song. I quite like it. I was originally intending on doing this song as a cover with somebody, but that didn't really work out. But in fact, we will still be doing it as a cover, but just with somebody else. So that's the plan. Now, those are the secret plans. It's not going to come out for a while because I'm already flooded with like 50,000 other recordings that I'm thinking of doing. But at some point, this will come out as a proper cover with proper mixing and a proper MV and all the nice cover things that Usual has. And Cal's an old man, he's saying things. Yeah, I mean, as the spirit of, deceased Bandito, he might be, his eyes might not be the same as they used to be, right? We can forgive him for that. But, now that we're done with the song, I think we can take off this hat. I feel like the hat did help. Thank you, Professor Bloom. Thank you for lending me your strength for this one last song. Dodging the shout out? Yeah, no, we're not going to dodge a shout out. Yeah, this bit's over. So, of course, the backing vocals, the female part of this, was, of course, done by none other than everybody's favorite, Glimmy Cat. So, if you enjoy Glimmy Cat singing, who, by the way, Glimmy is very, very good singing. Please check her out. Please give her a follow. Right? She does karaoke every now and then, and it is so good. It is absolutely fantastic. The first time I heard Glimmy sing, it was like, oh my god, it's so good. I didn't know Glimmy sang that well. She does. Glimmy is honestly one of the best singing VTubers that I have ever seen. And I don't throw that around lightly, right? I don't like to call just anybody a good singer. But Glimmy definitely belongs up there, right? We all saw that Professor lent you something more than your strength. Glimmy is phenomenal. Glimmy is multi-talented because Glimmy not only sings, she also does her own art, right? Everything, her model and everything. She does fan art of other people too. Incredibly powerful. Please check out Glimmy. But with that, I think my throat is probably at carrying capacity. It is feeling like it's about to die. So I think now might be a good time for us to find somebody to raid. Let's see. Who is currently on twitch.television that we might be able to raid into? Who is up? Oh, it seems like Margot probably didn't start too long ago. So thanks for this unforgettable. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, Neurochan, for enjoying it. I'm glad that it seems that even though there was a little bit of trial and tribulation involved, that you guys seem to have a good time, and so because of that, it's all worth it. I may be mute for the next couple of days. But that is okay because this was worth it. Right. As far as streams for the rest of the week, I post a schedule on Twitter. If anything does happen, it's going to be Gorilla. I have no plans to stream for this week because I will be recovering from my pregnancy. And so we're going to be hopefully ready for next week. We're aiming for next week. If I feel better by the end of this week, though, I'll probably do something. Chances are it'll be Monster Hunter because I can't go a single week without not streaming Monster Hunter, right? It's in my blood. I haven't gone a single week without streaming Monster Hunter, I think so. We're not going to make this the first. I came out a richer viewer. Yeah, all those channel points, eh? So we are going to go ahead and raid Kiaji Margo channel. Kiaji Margo channel. And what our raid message is going to be, we can just do the usual. We can do the usual. Or actually, we can use the lyrics from the song, the last lyrics of the song. Anata ni aitai. All right, and then we'll finish it off with a couple of emotes too. Just like that. There we go. Happy Chinese New Year if you celebrate. Thank you for the well wishes. Lunar New Year is celebrated in a lot of cultures, right? But yeah, thank you for that. All right. So once again, I hope you guys have a great relaxing stream at Margot's. Just a little bit of sleepy art, you know, to calm us down before the night so that we can have a good night's sleep. But yeah, with that, I hope you guys have a great rest of the evening. I will see you again sometime later. お疲れでした。